हेलो गाइस, कैसे हो आप लोग? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। हाय हेलो कर देना। जो लोग स्ट्रीम को देख रहे हैं काइंडली लाइक भी कर देना। कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग दिखाना था इसलिए सोचा कि आप लोगों को लाइक आई जस्ट कम बैक एंड शो इट टू यू अ ग्रेट थिंग व्हिच हैज हैपेंड ऑलरेडी, बट आई वांटेड टू एक्चुअली जस्ट टॉक अबाउट इट, अबाउट द गेम एंड एक्सेट्रा एंड एवरीथिंग व्हिच इज इंडिया हैज़ वन द गेम, बट व्हाट अ क्रेज रिगार्डिंग द सेम कि भाई कॉमनवेल्थ राइट ई स्पोर्ट्स चैंपियनशिप में इंडिया डोटा 2 का गेम लेकर के ब्रोंज मेडल हासिल कर चुका है गाइस। ब्रोंज मेडल इंडिया ने जीता है। ओके राइट। एंड ये बहुत खुशी की बात है, बहुत बड़ी बात है एक्चुअली कि कॉमनवेल्थ ई स्पोर्ट्स चैंपियनशिप्स के अंदर डोटा 2, नॉट पबजी, नॉट बीजीएमआई, नॉट any other game at the moment, right? But हाँ, Dota 2 गेम में right ब्रोंज मेडल जीता है guys. It's amazing. It's so amazing, right? So here goes, right? कि ये जो अभी मैं दिखा रहा हूँ आपको बेसिकली इट्स अबाउट द गेम, ओके, ई स्पोर्ट्स जो कि बर्मिंघम में मतलब तो चल रहा है ऑलरेडी कॉमनवेल्थ राइट गेम बर्मिंघम में, एंड it's huge that what we are looking at it right now. Okay, so it's very very big thing, and equally proud to the entire team who has really worked hard to win this particular tournament. And trust me guys, आप लोगों को अब ये बहुत जो इंट्रो अभी होगा उसको अगर आप समझेंगे, थोड़ा थोड़ा इंग्लिश में है लेकिन आप समझेंगे तो बहुत मजा आएगा। ठीक है, इंडियन टीम won bronze in Commonwealth Esports Championship in game Dota 2. Let's watch. ऐसा मैंने डाल दिया एक पोस्ट सो लाइक पीपल कैन सी। तो बेसिकली डोटा 2 के अंदर में दे हैव वन दिस, इट्स एन अमेजिंग थिंग। ओके, तो आई वांटेड टू जस्ट शेयर विथ यू कि आप ये देखिए कि भाई डोटा 2 गेम में ब्रोंज मेडल इंडिया ने जीता है। ठीक है, सो इट्स नॉट दैट आई एम गोइंग टू पुट दैट हियर। ओके, इंडिया वॉन ब्रोंज मेडल डोटा 2 Commonwealth Esports Championship. तो ये बेसिकली क्या है कि ये बहुत बड़ी बात है ओके कि कॉमनवेल्थ के अंदर में डोटा 2 गेम जिसको इंडिया में उतना ज़्यादा तवज्जो नहीं दिया जाता है उसमें भी लोग जा करके ब्रोंज मेडल जीत कर ला रहे हैं गाइस इंडिया के लिए। इट्स एन अमेजिंग प्राउड मोमेंट, आई एम सो हैप्पी कि भाई देखो लोग उस गेम को देखते नहीं है लेकिन इंडियन टीम क्या कर रही है भाई बर्मिंघम में जा करके डोटा 2 की टीम ESFI ने भेजा है। तो थैंक्स टू कुडोस टू ऑल द ग्रेट हार्ड वर्क लाइक द एंटायर टीम ऑफ ESFI। that they have done such a huge thing, all right, and it is amazing thing कि भाई इंडिया ने इतना बड़ा मेडल जीता है, ब्रोंज मेडल मैन, ब्रोंज मेडल इन कॉमनवेल्थ ई स्पोर्ट्स चैंपियनशिप बर्मिंघम में, बहुत बड़ी बात है. जैसे इंडिया अगर गोल्ड जीतता है इन कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स में, आपका बॉक्सिंग में या फिर लेट्स से बॉक्सिंग के अंदर में, राइट, एंड वेरियस अदर फ्री स्टाइल में या किसी और चीज़ में, राइट, वेट लिफ्टिंग में, राइट, तो ई स्पोर्ट्स का जो सेगमेंट है उसके अंदर इंडिया ने ब्रोंज जीता है, एंड दैट इज़ अ ह्यूज थिंग, और मैं उसके लिए बहुत खुश हूँ. एंड आई वांटेड टू शो दिस टू यू सो दैट ये मिस ना हो जाए आप लोगों से. मेरे बारे में पूछो मैं क्या हूँ, कैसा हूँ, एक्सेट्रा. अभी फोकस करो इसमें, जो लोग इंटरेस्टेड हो, बहुत अच्छी बात है, ग्रेट, एंजॉय कीजिए इसे. नहीं कुछ समझ में आएगा, सवाल पूछेगा, आंसर दूंगा मैं, ओके. आपको मैं चैट देख रहा हूँ, एंड जस्ट फोकस ऑन दिस. आई जस्ट वांट टू हैव चिट चैट विद यू ऑल एंड एंजॉय दिस पर्टिकुलर मोमेंट जो इंडिया जीता है एक्चुअली. और कमेंट्री तो अंग्रेजी में होगी, लेकिन जो एंट्री है और वो सब है आप लोगों को देखने को मिलेगा, तो थोड़ा बहुत समझिए कि हाँ कैसे होता है ये पूरा, ठीक है. देखिए आप लोग. एंड दिस इज द ऑल क्रेडिट गोज आउट टू द कॉमनवेल्थ ई स्पोर्ट्स चैंपियनशिप, द ग्लोबल ई स्पोर्ट्स फेडरेशन जो भी है, राइट, द चैनल, उन्हीं के चैनल पे ये स्ट्रीम हो रहा है. एंड द एंटायर क्रेडिट गोज आउट टू ग्लोबल Esports Federation. Okay, I'm doing this just to inform my audience. चलिए देखते हैं इसे.
Always been big budget stages or sold out arenas around the globe.
अभी देखना आप लोग, मजा आएगा.
That competitive gaming didn't start with sports games, MOBAs, or FPSs. The first tournaments took place in arcades in the late 70s with games like Space Invaders and Pong. And then came the internet. Connectivity and easy communication meant gamers could now compete in their own homes against like-minded adversaries, and they didn't even need to live in the same country, let alone in the same village. Now, esports thrives, but how mainstream is it?
What was the very first experience
bronze medal, guys,
within esports?
So basically, I live in Sweden, right? So one of my best friends from when we were younger, he's like an avid gamer, like LOL usually. Like he got me into like watching esports because he plays, so I'm watching his his Twitch channel and like try to get an understanding of the game. Haven't really gotten an understanding of it yet. And then he started working at like an esports restaurant in the city that we...
Wait, back up. Esports restaurant?
Yeah, so it's basically like a sports bar, right? But instead of showing like football or anything like that, they're showing only esports. So like major tournaments and everything. So they have like these events.
इन लोगों ने वॉल्यूम कम किया हुआ है. Don't worry.
Grab a drink.
Let's see this.
Have dinner and watch esports.
Oh my goodness, I think that's pretty chill, no?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm obviously I love football, but I've been at this restaurant more than any other like restaurant in the past like 6 months.
With millions on the line for those of us blessed with fast reflexes, a calm composure, and split-second decision-making, competing in games is now a career option. Sure, gaming isn't the most physical of sports, but it does take a healthy mind, body, focus, and perseverance to succeed at the highest levels.
अभी आप लोग देखना, इंडिया आएगा.
3 key attributes do you think you need to have as a competitive player, not only within netball but also within video games and gaming?
Global Esports.
Well, have like good communication, I suppose, isn't it, with everyone you're playing with or yourselves, teamwork. Yeah, hard now.
चालू होने वाला है गाइस. Dota 2 के बारे में बात होगा.
Like to keep going even when it gets harder or anything. Just gotta keep going till the end.
Guys.
Yeah, just keep swimming.
What?
Yeah.
What a great
dedication,
thing, man.
Collaboration, and willing to learn.
You banged those ones out really quick. I wasn't expecting. You've definitely given that some deep thought.
They're linked to the skills they need in schools and education, so it's very easy to have those links. What we need to do now is raise that awareness.
Come on, guys.
Think you have what it takes? Find a game and join a community. You also need to be in the know
अभी आप लोग
of all
देखना.
the latest gaming slang.
What do you think AFK means?
Oh, I know that's like when like you're not taking part in it or something where you're skill. No. Oh,
Away
no.
from keyboard.
That's
AFK.
a different ballpark. Oh no. Can I pass?
You could pass. Okay, it actually stands for away from keyboard. So if you're gaming with your friends and you leave your computer at any point in time, then it means, you know, being away from your keyboard, moving away.
अब आएगा डोडा के बारे में.
No, you're not a gamer though, so I'll forgive you on that one. What do you think creeps are?
Someone who, is it like when they're not really playing, but they're kind of just, you know, like hiding somewhere, so they're not really taking part? Get it
Good
today
question.
or something?
Swर्ण Mato.
Yeah.
Rocket League. Dota
I'm
2.
not even being nice. That was kind of
I think
close.
शायद soccer
So
भी था
creeps
probably.
are something that is available in Dota 2 or League of Legends.
Wow.
And they're basically these little minions that don't actively play the game. They're just AI and they kind of charge towards the objective. And to every time you kill one of them, you get additional experience points and gold. You weren't far off.
Had the right idea, yeah.
अब मजा आएगा. अभी मजा आएगा ना बेटो. I'm so excited, man.
Once you've honed your skills, remember that discipline, practice, and team chemistry are vital to your success. Good luck, and maybe we'll see you at the next Commonwealth
Yes.
Esports Championship.
Yes. Yes.
The third and final discipline of the
Dota.
CC is
Oh
Dota
my.
2. But what exactly is Dota?
सुनो.
If you aren't familiar with the title, its basic premise is a 5v5 multiplayer online battle arena, or MOBA for short. Essentially, your team's objective is to destroy the enemy team's Ancient, a large structure found in the corner of the map in each team's base. But it's no easy task. Ancients are heavily guarded. The map in which these structures sit is divided into two sides, Radiant on the left and Dire to the right. This also separates the map into three key lanes, top, mid and bot, which your team must split the duties of pushing to try and capture enemy territory and ultimately take down their Ancients. This is where, amongst other things, you'll find towers, buildings that your team needs to destroy to get you closer to the end objective. But be warned, these also emit damage to you and your units. Units come in a few forms, one of the most prominent being lane creeps. These are the little guys that provide gold and experience if killed and spawn in waves in an attempt to push down each lane. There are also neutral creeps, which you'll find in the areas of the map between lanes, the jungle. These camps are not assigned to either team and provide an alternative way of gaining gold and XP. One other key landmark is the river, located centrally separating the two factional sides and surrounded by high ground. To help you hold back the enemies are a vast selection of characters, known as heroes, with each player selecting one to play before the game commences. These heroes will gradually grow in strength over the course of the game, by leveling up and purchasing items from the shop. You can select your desired hero based on a variety of attributes and complexities. This is also an incredibly tactical element of play, not least because all heroes bring different traits, from strength, agility, and intelligence, but also because both teams can ban heroes from being played before the game begins. We mentioned items earlier. These are essential for your hero and are bought at your base shop. You'll also see your courier there, who will bring the items to you if you purchase them when away from your base. But be warned, enemies can kill your courier while your item is being transported. One other key element to note, Roshan. He is a crucial objective, as once slain, provides one hero with a second life. He initially spawns at the very beginning of the game, and will respawn again between 8 to 11 minutes after every death. Finally, team fights are one of the most important elements to look out for as a viewer, and are one of the most exciting aspects of the game. These happen when both teams clash over something, whether that be Roshan, a tower, or simply control of a certain area of the map. This is where players can really show what they're made of, where they'll throw every spell and every item they've got in an attempt to secure victory. That does mean there is a lot going on, which can be made tricky to follow as a new viewer. Here are the key things you should be looking out for. Look to the left-hand side of your screen.
Net worth.
You'll see a list of hero icons with a number next to them. This is known as their net worth. The higher the net worth, the more impact they're likely to have in a team fight, but note that this is a loose rule. Keep an eye on the hero with the highest net worth and observe how they approach the fights, how many kills they get, which spells they use, and if they come out on top.
Okay. Here we go.
Our final discipline of the Commonwealth Esports Championships, and it all comes down to Dota 2 Open. The final medals are ready to be claimed as gold, silver and bronze titles are still up for grabs for our 4 remaining
लिखा हुआ है.
competitive teams.
पढ़ लो सत्तू,
No
पढ़
better
लो.
teacher me to dissect exactly what's going to be going down here in Birmingham. Now, people may criticise me, but I'm nothing but fair as a host, right, gentlemen? All of my other panellists had to give me a Birmingham fact to open up their day. What's your Birmingham fact, T?
Oh, okay. So I'm just going to double check it. Yep. Birmingham lad, chemist, Joseph Priestley discovered oxygen in 1774. So we learned that we breathe only in 1700.
Wow.
So before then, why do we breathe? I don't know.
No,
So
did we even breathe?
I
Were
don't think we
underwater
did. Do we
creatures?
have proof?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's the conspiracies roll. Do you have a fact for me, Nomad?
Yeah, I actually lived here for a bit,
Okay.
so I can definitely give you a fact. This was the first town to have, well, first city to have a chocolate factory / town which people lived and worked in at the same time. This kind of utopian thing which Cadbury's did. Very pioneering, very adventurous, very cool.
Love it.
Yeah.
I mean, a city of inventors, definitely here in Birmingham. We're going
City
to
of
be
industry.
Yeah, an industrial city. But today it's all about the esports as we're going to be closing out the CEC with our Dota 2 Open. Gentlemen, what are you feeling for this first match coming into things? Of course, this is going to be awarding the bronze medal to either of the teams on either side of the equation.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very exciting teams here, India and the New Zealand team.
Yay!
E-Blacks, which I love, by the way.
What? Chal.
They call themselves the E-Blacks.
E-Blacks.
I love that. But yeah, I mean, playing in Dota, which is a really cool addition to this. You know, it is the highest prize pool esport. We have
Highest
one event
prize
every
pool
year, just
esport,
like
guys.
everything else. And
Dota
it's also
2,
the highest
highest.
complexity as well. So
Highest
it's
complexity.
great to see it here, and I'm hoping we can get some more.
सिर्फ
players.
नेड फेंको बम फोड़ो और
We've
ऐसा
seen
नहीं है
those
भाई.
2 countries actually gracing the stage of this year.
ऐसा
so that's
नहीं
very
है.
exciting too.
Yeah, going into the group stage, very much both teams had to play up against the first and second seed, which is Malaysia and England. They weren't really able to muster much victory in those games. So this is the first time we get to see them play against each other.
क्या
First
बात है.
time we get to see them not play against the grand finalist, really. And it's going to be a refreshing kind of image. For
I'm
both
so
teams.
happy that
Completely
India
fun.
actually
I
reached
think
this
should
level.
be an extremely close series.
So
Both
happy.
teams have very unique ways of approaching this game. We're
एक
seeing some
international level पे
India
जाके
versus
खेलना,
India
it's a
versus
huge,
upper,
huge thing.
kind
You
of
know?
upper levels of Dota in national, completely different. So I'm excited to see. It's been 2-3 days since the group stage because, of course, we finished on Thursday. Now it's Sunday, so that time you have to really hope that these teams have kind of gone into the nitty-gritty why they weren't able to beat England and Malaysia in the group.
Let's go.
Really
Let's
showing
go.
us their
अभी बस अभी
Yes,
चालू होने वाला है.
celebration time indeed, but it is time to welcome our teams onto the stage in here. in
All right,
Birmingham,
guys.
first time with the lovely Jasmine.
Do clap for them, okay?
I'm so incredibly excited to get stuck into our final game here at the Commonwealth Esports Championship. So, without further ado, it's time to give a very, very warm welcome to our very first team. That is Team New Zealand.
अबे पांच अच्छा पहला अच्छा उसमें एक लेडी भी है. हाँ एक लेडी प्लेयर है.
Now. Fury, are you ready to bring us the Fury on the server?
We're here to fight, we're here to compete, and we're going to take home the bronze.
Bold, bold words. Bold, bold words. I'm not sure whether the crowd agree with you, but I think it is time to bring on your opponents, none other than Team India.
Come on guys. देखो भाई. First, second, third, fourth, fifth है no chance guys. Last ये बंदा no chance है जो left में है सबसे पहले. That's no chance. Okay.
It's okay, folks. I need you to talk to me right now. How are you feeling to be
Yeah, no
on
chance.
this beautiful stage?
I'm nervous and excited as well for this tournament, like for the match. Yeah.
मालूम है कहाँ से है?
Yeah.
Amazing.
कोलकाता
Let's
से है
get a
guys ये.
handshake in the middle of the
मोइन
stage between
एजाज.
the two team captains, please, in great fashion of esports. The rest of the team, feel free to take to your seats. Best of luck to the two of you. I'm so excited to get this one started, so I'm going to throw it back over to the desk.
Thank you very much for that one, Jasmine. Yeah, I cannot wait to get stuck into this.
ये ब्रोंज मेडल इंडिया को esports में बहुत स्टैमिना देगा. It's the first to introduce esports and India won medal. Huge achievements, man.
Can you give me
Huge achievements.
TLDR of who the players are on that?
ऐसे बोलते हैं guys.
Okay, so for
ऐसे बोल रहे हैं, समझ रहे हो आप?
The main focus, of course,
इतना छोटा मोटा बात नहीं है भाई, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है. इंडिया ब्रोंज मेडल जीतना in esports.
So yeah, that alone.
Hello Kaushal bhai, welcome. Bye साहब, जो game है. Hello Ramila.
They're very robust team. They had another
Indian team
bringing over,
bronze medal in esports.
Stuff, but
game is Dota 2.
When I was watching her in the previous week, she's easily
I'm
been, like,
so
I think, the top
happy,
two players
man.
on this team. I think she has consistently been in the top 2 of net worth, at least from her cores, and just been able to just be an insurance policy. Again, they haven't really
Magic name है इसका. ये न्यूजीलैंड टीम के बारे में बता रहा है, ठीक है? इन लोग का ऐसे फोटो शूट होता है पूरा दिखाने के लिए, you know, on the team.
I mean, Magic is a huge focus of this team. She's been performing great, and I think we also have to look at Fury as well. You know, he's a very experienced.
That's Magic Tops, Fury, Xavier Tom. Okay.
Been quite a few different events
आप
throughout
लोग
New Zealand, and
पूरा वो
he's just been around for a long time. You know, grinding away in his local scene, doing great things for the country's esports.
And he's very chatty. Like out of all the
Winter
players
Beer का टीम था, लेकिन
been
वो
around for, like,
टीम
last
इंडिया
week,
वहाँ
so
पे
Fury's
गया
the
हुआ
lad that
है, right?
He'll walk up to any team and he's instantly like, all right, mate, so what's happening with this draft? It's like,
Indian
there's
squad
no
में
teams trying to
बहुत
play
बढ़िया,
for guys.
बहुत
Fury's
लोग
kinda
हैं.
like waddling around like,
You
we're
know,
having a chat about
Lokesh
this game and that
Suji
game.
is the
Again,
guy,
very wholesome.
okay,
New Zealand,
who is the
they are
director of
one the
ESFI and
nicest
VP
teams
Asian
with the
Esports
pro
Federation,
teams, and
right?
that's
A
great.
huge thing, man. Huge thing.
You're getting to see some of the players that you often
Huge
don't
thing.
see at the highest levels, but these are kind of like
Awesome,
the ones
the
that in
awesome
future
ninja करके नाम है
could be
उनका.
maybe, you know, competing if they continue this.
अभी देखना अब इंडिया का दिखाएगा.
I love the energy. Fury.
Come
the
on,
lad in the
guys.
middle, very kind of charismatic individual.
Yeah, I like the confidence that he was really exuding out on that stage as well. I'm just
अब इंडिया के बारे में कुछ बोलूँ ना.
about Magic. So obviously, really incredible that we get to see, you know, the only female competing in open division and across any of the disciplines here.
एडमिन रहता है पीछे, जो ये जो बंदा है ये एडमिन है, वो देखते रहता है. जैसे सब जगह पे वैसे होते हैं. टेक्निकल सपोर्ट एडमिन्स देते हैं इन लोग, सब कुछ सही है ना, कुछ चीजें तो नहीं लगा रहे हैं इन लोग, कुछ पिन तो नहीं कर रहे हैं वैसा. देख रहे हो ये सब कैमरास लगे हुए हैं.
Is it kind of similar?
Well, I also actually spoke to Fury early this morning just to kind of get some more context.
ये इसलिए पेपर लेकर गया है, इसमें ड्राफ्टिंग रहती है, कौन सा हीरो क्या लेना है, किसके अगेंस्ट, वो सब लिख करके इन लोग लेकर के आते हैं. वो बोला ये क्या हटा लो वहाँ से, वो हटाने बोल रहा है, देखो. समझ रहे हो?
So I think pretty much this team, no difference. And if anything, I might say
Staff है, staff.
I don't know the other player personally, but
ये सब में मिल जाए ना गाइस तो एकदम वूहू हो जाता है, मालूम है? वूहू.
No offense
India.
to the other one, I'm sorry, but they made a good choice, all right? They made a good choice.
Watching from home with a box of clothes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
India भाई.
No, but
You mentioned
Jai Hind bhai,
network,
Jai Hind.
which was really key coming into yesterday's game.
देख रहे हो?
You said, you know, it's one of the highest. I can't remember which specific game it was.
Guys,
but there was
PC
some
games में महारत हासिल इन लोगों. सभी लोग, सभी लोग,
What exactly is that?
सभी लोग हार्ट जरूर डालना, okay, chat में. कोई ऐसे नहीं
So
बैठना.
net worth
Hearts
in Dota
डालना guys.
basically just means gold, and net worth advantage means gold advantage, to put it really simply. We just like to use big words because we're a bunch of nerds, basically. But the more gold you have, the more items you can buy, the more items you have, the more damage you can deal, and the more likely you're going to be able to put pressure on your opponents, take objectives on the map, and eventually lead yourselves to the win. So it is a pretty universal indicator as to when a team is going well, and you'll see that under their scores. On the
सभी
top
लोग guys, सभी लोग, सभी लोग,
with a number next
सभी
to
लोग
it,
हार्ट जरूर
usually
डालना.
reading around 4K or something like that, and that will give you a little bit of an indicator as to which team is doing better. And
Wow.
of course, sometimes some games it's more relevant than others, and your casters will be taking you through that intricacies.
Yes, obviously their opponents on the other side of the server is going to be Team India. T, can you give me a little bit of a summary of, you know, what the kind of history of
Team
these
India.
players are, where
Whoa,
they've
Avi
been
Madness,
before?
no
Are these guys new to the
chance.
stage?
I think the
Evil
main
Ash
lad is the guy
and
in the middle,
HBK.
no chance. He actually graced the European scene playing
Yes.
for a team called Winter Bears in our
Winter Bears.
second division. But yeah,
European
he's got
team
the
में
most
वो.
competitive experience on this team. The other guys, I think they're just more kind of national players. At least we haven't really seen them kind of enter the big.
Inox, ये देख रहे हो Inox movies.
He's the guy that has the experience, has that.
ये है जो international बहुत खेला है.
I think that could be the big disparity.
देख रहे हो ESFI का वो लगा हुआ है.
The fact that India, they have a player within our like competitive scene outside of the national tournaments.
Yeah, and something else to mention about No Chance as well. You know, he's been around a long time as well. Played for Signify.
G502 Hero Mouse,
and,
जो उसके हाथ में था. Same mouse है मेरे पास, guys.
Back in 2019, where he said he wants to make his mark on the international stage. You know, he doesn't just want to win the
Oh
Indian events
man,
in his
our flag,
region,
man.
but he wants to take it to the international stage. So you can definitely consider this guy to be one of the best players in India. So yeah, he's going to be a big
Paji
standout.
ki halchal?
I just want to say, India don't just play around him. You know, everybody gets their chance to shine on this team.
Do you think that potentially then swings it in the favour of India to perhaps being favourites in this matchup?
Yeah, I would argue that India probably have like a 60-40 chance of winning this series just because of the experience. I think for both of these teams, they've struggled a little bit with drafting and kind of setting up their heroes in the correct way to be able to show off their skill in the game.
Oh, phone leke chala gaya bhai usse.
India and New Zealand, they both played up against Malaysia and England, and they're the two teams where their drafts, they're often a bit more concrete.
Phone leke chala gaya usse.
Once the heroes are picked, how to play out the game. So I think again, the draft is really interesting to see how these teams have improved at least.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, you know, the guys,
So phone
they
le liya
have
bhai.
sticking to the meta. You know, they have been, and by the meta, of course, we mean the heroes which are generally considered strong in
भाई
Dota.
दिल देख के खुश हो जा रहा है
But
मालूम है आप
Dota
लोग
is a very,
समझो
very hero-heavy
It's a huge
game.
thing.
We have 123 heroes currently playable in Captain's mode, and out of all of those, we've seen 118 of those picked or banned throughout this event, including the qualifiers and stuff.
Yeah.
So that gives you an idea of the balance of this game, right? Like, any hero can reasonably be picked or banned. Take that, League of Legends.
Gotta get another
I had to get that in there. I had to get that in there.
But good thing you mentioned that in regards to the draft at least, because again, I mentioned it a lot so far on the panel, but both of these teams coming in, they will have an opportunity to ban out, 7 heroes, then they have to pick out their own 5. So the fact that you have a whole week of kind of data to go on now, both of these teams should know what are the best 7 heroes of their opponents, which ones are they removing from the pool, so then they kind of have to pick.
Come on,
so that
guys,
each
chat.
hero is put maybe,
Itna
Magic,
silent,
just
14,
play,
15 people are watching and
let's
just
not
only
spoil
2,
it.
3 people are actually commenting. This is your contribution towards the gaming community.
Like both teams could easily
What
start
are you
playing
guys
some tactics
doing
in
here?
regards to
What are you guys
doing the
doing?
research.
I want to ask a bit more
14,
about
15, 16 लोग देख रहे हो, खाली 3-4 लोग खाली comment कर रहे हो.
Incredibly important to kind of
क्या esports के वो supporter बनोगे?
Much shorter length of games, you kind of have
Come
more
on, guys.
characteristics like that. Do you feel like PlayStation
Thinking is just waste of time.
Different phases of the game? Can you kind of put a few words to that?
Yeah, for sure. So in the early game, some teams
So
are very
happy, देख रहे हो?
aggressive in the lanes at least. They're looking for the kills.
लोग
With
Birmingham
the
में
kills, you
हैं.
get more gold, therefore your net worth
जहाँ पे
will
हम
be
लोग ये
better
चीज
and you'll be
खेल
able to
रहे हैं.
transition into that
It's
mid-game
huge.
to look towards Roche and to look towards taking the towers, which inevitably will win you
Best
the
of
game.
luck.
And I think if you compare New Zealand and India so far, New Zealand has been a bit more defensive in nature, and India has been a little bit more aggressive. So I'm really looking to
Dota
see
2
how
सब
New
खेलना
Zealand
चालू कर
counter
दिया,
that
देख रहे हो?
early game aggression of India, which, yeah, again, we'll see in a little bit.
Dota 2
And I
और
think
भी आएगा
especially
भाई.
when we're looking at teams where, you know, there can be a little
Dota
bit of
2 और भी
disparity
आएगा.
between
I'm
two
sure.
of the players,
और
especially
आएंगे Dota 2 में
mid-lane,
लोग
which we did see
खेलने के लिए.
yesterday.
सभी लोग
You need
like
to be
मारो
ready
guys.
to address the issues which are going to come up. So when we talk about lanes, you know, some
देख रहे हो?
players can
Audience
get a
कितनी
really
बैठी है
good
नीचे
start
में?
to the
ये
game
area
if
देखो.
they do really well in their lane. The lane is within the first
इन लोगों को
10
इस पे
minutes of the
दिखाई
game.
देगा.
Coming out of
Probably.
that, if you're really far ahead, then there's going to be one hero in the game which is much, much stronger than the rest. So it's on them to make things happen, to use
मैं
that
forward
body
कर रहा हूँ
they've
थोड़ा
got,
सा.
to put pressure
थोड़ा सा
onto
forward कर रहा हूँ.
something which the England women had. And, you know, even if you catch them out once or twice, it's usually not enough to really bring the game.
My
All
head
right.
tells me India will win, but my heart tells me New Zealand will win. Because again, New Zealand, they're the ones
Which
with
one do you listen
charisma.
to, man? Which one do you
हाँ
listen
चल
to?
करिश्मा चल.
Are you going to go with the crowd,
Okay,
maybe?
fine, I'll go with my
Yeah.
heart then. Okay, I think New Zealand will win.
Well,
Friendship always prevails.
जी भाई.
There
I
we go.
am. I'm afraid I'm stuck because I'm half Indian, so I have to go.
Whoa!
With India. I have to.
Bias in this one. Well, gentlemen, I believe the pick and
What
pass
a
is
way.
getting underway. So, guys, take it away on the commentary booth.
ये रहा comments,
Thank you very
commentators.
much. So everyone, welcome to day 2 with India versus New Zealand with myself, Ebdonos, and joining me is Mo Farah. We're coming into the draft straight away. We don't like
Mo
to mess
Farah.
around. We're coming in for this best
Happy.
of 3. So already the pick
Casters
in
इन लोग guys.
pick that I thought was going to be
इन लोग
contested here.
casters हैं
They've
पूरे.
already picked themselves up a first pick carry on India. They've gone ahead and gone themselves with the Juggernaut.
I know, pretty crazy.
Oh भाई pick चालू हो गया.
You know, you did your homework.
Okay.
yesterday. We're gonna be
Juggernaut,
considering
Grimstroke.
hero, which is pretty cool. And you know, we've been talking to Fury before the series. He wanted to play this.
तो गाइस अभी बेसिकली क्या हो रहा है? अभी बेसिकली क्या हो रहा है इतना बताना हमको. ऑब्वियसली लोग कमेंटेटर्स लोग बात कर रहे हैं. बेसिकली क्या हो रहा है? ये है आपके हीरो सिलेक्शन स्क्रीन. हीरो सिलेक्शन स्क्रीन जो प्लेयर्स जो खेल रहे हैं उनके टाइम में डिफरेंट तरीके से दिखता है. यहाँ पर एज अ व्यूअर जब आप देख रहे हो, जब आप स्क्रीन पे देख रहे हो, एज अ व्यूअर आप देख रहे हो उस मैच को, तो आपको ऐसे दिखता है कि लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में आपके बैन्स दिखते हैं कि किन किन हीरोज को इन लोगों ने बैन किया हुआ है। तो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 हीरोज इन लोग बैन कर सकते हैं, 7 हीरोज इन लोग भी बैन कर सकते हैं दोनों टीम में से, राइट। सामने वाली टीम 7 हीरो बैन करेगी, हमारी जो टीम है वो भी 7 हीरो बैन कर सकती है। उसके बाद एक सिलेक्शन होता है, एक पिक करेगा, फिर ये ऊपर नीचे है, ये अप है, ये डाउन है, अप अप डाउन, ऐसे करके लाइक जिनकी भी बारी आती है वो चीज़ करते हैं, या तो पिक या बैनिंग करते हैं। बैनिंग फेज में भी देखना कि एक आदमी बैन कर सकता है, यहाँ पे एक बैन फेज है, एक बैन है तो फर्स्ट बैन ये सिलेक्ट कर सकता है, फिर बैन यहाँ पे ये सिलेक्ट कर सकता है, ऐसे करके चेंजेस होते रहते हैं। ओके, और उसके बाद में प्लस यहाँ पे क्या है कि पिक बैन ऐसे करता है, तो ऊपर नीचे चेंजेस होते रहता है। एक बार इनका टर्न आता है, एक बार उनका टर्न आता है, राइट। ये देख रहे हो कैसे बढ़िया से कप बनाया हुआ, देखो। तो अब बात क्या है कि 5 हीरोज सामने वाले अपने इंडियन टीम सेलेक्ट करेंगे, 5 हीरोज ये लोग सिलेक्ट करेंगे, ओके। और उसके बाद फिर गेम रेडी होगा। थोड़ा सा मैं फॉरवर्ड करता हूँ जैसे कि पूरा सिलेक्शन हो जाए जल्दी जल्दी, क्योंकि ये टाइम लेता है। देख रहे हो इतने सारे लोगों ने बैन कर दिया। बैन्स का मतलब ये जितने भी बैन्स में आ रहे हैं 1 2 3 4 5, ये हीरोज कोई भी पिक करके ले नहीं आ पाएगा, ओके। कॉमनवेल्थ ईस्पोर्ट्स, यस ओम शर्मा, यस। सो तो 1 2 3 4 5 हीरोज जो बैन हुए हैं, ये लोग अब गेम में मतलब इस बार पिक नहीं हो सकते। इस पर्टिकुलर राउंड का जो मैच हो रहा है उसमें पिक नहीं होंगे, ठीक है, वो गेम के अंदर में नहीं आएंगे। रेस्ट और भी हीरोज को लेना पड़ेगा, ऐसा है। ये बैन्स क्यों करते हैं? बैन्स इसलिए करते हैं कि जब आप एक स्पेसिफिक टीम प्लेयर को आप लेकर के खेल रहे हो, एक हीरो को खेल रहे हो लेकर के, राइट। जैसे कि समझ लो पबजी मोबाइल में अगर एक स्नाइपर खाली खेलता है या कोई असॉल्टर खेलता है, राइट, ये दो चीज है। कोई हीलर खेलता है कि बहुत ज्यादा हील कैप्चर करता है वो, ठीक है, ऐसे ऐसे करके है। तो उसमें एक का काम क्या है कि अगर मैं असॉल्टर हूं तो अगर समझ लो कि आप असॉल्टर प्ले कर रहे हो, तो आप अपने काउंटर जो ओपोनेंट रहेंगे उसको ऐसा कोई हीरो को बैन कर दो जिससे कि वो आपको तकलीफ ना दे पाए। दैट इज वाई यू बैन दैट हीरो। यही रीजन है बैनिंग का, जिससे कि आपके लिए मैच आप अपने से आसान करने की कोशिश करते हो। वी आर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड। This is the detailed way of explaining it to you so that you understand the bits and pieces. ऊपर का बताने से फिर आपको कुछ मालूम नहीं पड़ता, तो इसलिए डिटेल वे में बता रहा हूँ। आगे बढ़ रहा हूँ। अब देखो इंडियन टीम ने आई थिंक 1 2 3 4 बैन्स किए हैं। मतलब वो नहीं चाहते कि कोई वाइपर आए, वो नहीं चाहते यहाँ पे डॉन ब्रेकर आए या रेजर आए या इन्वोकर आए। डिफरेंट हीरोज के नाम है, ओके, क्योंकि उनकी जो पिक्स हुई है वो उसको काउंटर अटैक करेगी, इसीलिए उन लोगों को बैन करके रख दिया उन लोगों ने। अब इन लोगों का 5 पिक्स हो गया एक्चुअली। अब फाइनल पिक पे है 1 2 3 4 5, देख रहे हैं आप सबका। अब ये 1 2 3 4 5 है। हीरोज के पूरे नाम है जगन्नॉट, ग्रीमस्ट्रोक, अर्थशेकर, डेथ प्रॉफिट एंड एम्बर स्पिरिट। ये 5 हीरोज इंडियन लोगों ने लिया है, ओके, ठीक है। और सामने उन्होंने भी 5 हीरोज वही लिया है, राइट। पज है, मार्सी, ज़ूस, अबैडन, इंस्पेक्टर। ये टैंकी हीरो है अबैडन, राइट। तो डिफरेंट रोल्स होते हैं, ठीक है। आगे बढ़ते हैं। गेम, ये तो गेम ऑलरेडी इंडिया जीत चुका है, बट हाउ दे वांट इट, कैसे खेल रहे हैं वो चीज देखो। आई थिंक मैच स्टार्ट हो गया। देख रहे हो, गुड लक हैव फन। GLHF बोलते हैं क्या? ये शॉर्ट वर्ड जो है GLHF, इसका मतलब है गुड लक हैव फन, ओके। ये एक जब आप लेट्स से मैदान में उतर रहे हो, राइट, एक दूसरे को कोई पैट पीठ पे थपथपाता है या बोलता है ऑल द बेस्ट भाई, राइट, बोलता है ना, वैसे ही गुड लक हैव फन एक ई स्पोर्ट्स और ये हमारे जो हम लोग जो गेमिंग कम्युनिटी में है उन लोग ऐसे ही यूज़ करते हैं। आई थिंक ये तो बीजे में भी यूज़ होता है, कोई चैट पे लिख सकता है, दैट्स व्हाट इट इज, ठीक है। अब बेसिकली क्या कर रहा है कि टॉप जो है, ये जो रेड वाले लोग हैं ये लोग न्यूजीलैंड वाले लोग हैं, और ग्रीन वाले लोग हैं जो इंडिया वाले लोग हैं नीचे बॉटम में, ठीक है। अब रेड वाले लोग जब ऊपर से भी ये पूरा एरिया जो है ये वाला, ये उन लोग का, रेड वालों का जितना भी रेड देख रहे हो ये उनका एरिया है, और ग्रीन जो है इंडियंस का एरिया है, राइट। और अभी ये 5 हीरो 1 2 3 4 5 ये बड़े मैप पे आप एक पॉइंट देख रहे हो, लेकिन छोटे मैप पे इनकी पोजीशन दिखती है लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे, छोटे मैप पे। ये रहा लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे एक छोटा मैप है, और ये बड़ा मैप, उस छोटे मैप में से जब आप जूम करके अगर आप देख रहे हो तो ये दिख रहा है, ऐसा है। इस टाइम में लोगों ने एक आइटम यूज कर लिया विच इज स्मोक ऑफ डिसीट। ये आइटम क्या करता है कि इन पांचों हीरोज को इनविजिबल करके रखता है। मतलब जैसे अगर आसपास में ये ऐसा है कि समझ लो कि भैया आपने धुंध क्रिएट कर दिया है, आप उसमें से अचानक से निकल कर किसी को अटैक कर सकते हो, राइट? तो उस तरीके से काम आता है। सो लेट्स डू दिस, लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड। अभी इंडियन टीम क्या कर रही है? इंडियन टीम की तरफ जाएगा अभी, देखना, देखो सब लोग, इन लोगों ने यूज नहीं किया स्मोक, इन लोग नॉर्मल तरीके से जा रहे हैं। HBK लक्ष्मी HBK लक्ष्मी लिखा हुआ है।
Sorry, in the women's, it was a round robin, so they've all played each other. You know, we were talking about that, especially between Singapore and Australia. Yeah. In the men's tournament, in the Opens tournament, these two teams haven't played against each other yet. You know,
भाई इंडियन कमेंटेटर होना चाहिए था, पता नहीं क्यों यार, इंडियन कमेंटेटर होना चाहिए था। ब्रोंज डिसाइडर गाइस, ये देखो,
So this is something that is going to be very exciting.
ये लोग यहाँ पर वेट कर रहे हैं।
The only information that they have is against other teams and not against themselves.
Yeah. ये देखो उनका कंट्री का फ्लैग लगा हुआ है, अपना भी फ्लैग दिखेगा आई थिंक वहां पे।
I think playing against a team would have, you know, kind of made the dynamic of this game completely different if it had happened before.
Yeah. As now.
देख लो गाइस, पहले डोटा तो आया गाइस, डोटा आया, डोटा।
I don't think so. Both teams are.
एक की वॉचिंग, दो की वॉचिंग इसमें मिलती है मुझको। जस्ट लुक एट दिस पर्टिकुलर गेम गाइस। ऑलराइट, अब सब लोग फैलना चालू कर दिए हैं ऊपर से, जो न्यूजीलैंड वाले लोग हैं उन लोग ऊपर फैलना चालू कर दिए कि दो आदमी लोग टॉप गए हैं, एक आदमी मिड पे ब्लू वाला खेल रहा है देखो यहाँ पर, और दो आदमी ऑरेंज और ग्रीन जो है वो बॉटम की तरफ जा रहे हैं। जो क्रीप्स है रेड वाले छोटे छोटे जो है पुश कर दिए हैं ऑलरेडी, यू नो, बॉटम मिड और टॉप सब ये ऑटोमेटिक, ये एआईज हैं, इन लोग आते ही रहते हैं, ये छोटे छोटे हैं, इन लोग आते ही रहेंगे। अभी सेटिंग बोल रहा है कुछ, आई थिंक कुछ सेटिंग ठीक कर रहा है वो।
Obviously the problem with the Zeus is with the heavenly jump you can't just jump over the fissure potentially, so look towards that as something that we could see.
I don't think it's going to be a lane that we want to be looking at.
Go when ready. GWR का मतलब होता है go when ready. देखो हिट करना चालू किया उसने।
Farm up and then can just remnant and rotate back and just continue to farm the wave, and then you've got Zeus who's just going to spam arc lightning. So I feel like the lanes that we need to be looking at will be the side lanes.
उसको मालूम है कि और पास रहेगा तो मर जाएगा।
Yeah, I think in particular this bot lane for me. I mean,
मैजिक स्पेक्टर खेल रही है, नो चांस एक्चुअली डेड प्रॉफिट के साथ में खेल रहा है। द ग्रेट थिंग, बॉटम के तरफ में ग्रिमस्ट्रोक और जगरनॉट है। ये सामने वाला बंदा तो हुक कर सकता है, इस पर्टिकुलर को हुक करके अपने पास बुला सकता है। ये भी इसके पास ये हिट करती है किसी एक स्पेसिफिक एरियाज में, मार्च के भगा सकती है उसको। You have to find this particular match, guys, in Dota. You can see that. Welcome, Marco. Sunil, great comment. Let's see. देखते हैं भाई। ये देखना गाइस, कैसे इंडिया ने इसे जीजी करवाया है, सामने न्यूजीलैंड को हराया है, वो मुझे देखना ही देखना है। नो चांस एक्चुअली नो ऊपर की तरफ में खेल रहा है, बॉटम लेन में कोई, बॉटम लेन में मारपीट हो रहा है। ओके, अरे नाइस, कम ऑन ब्रदर। ओह हो, फेरीफायर एक्चुअली यूज कर लिया। ये यहाँ पे क्यों ये बच्चा गाइस पता है आपको? ये इसके पास एक स्पेसिफिक आइटम था, एक लीफ होती है फेरीफायर, उसको अगर आप यूज कर लो तो आपका कुछ एचपी वापस आ जाता है एंड मोमेंट में। वही वो यूज किया यहाँ पर, ये देखो, देख रहे 89 का कुछ प्लस हुआ, ग्रीन हो गया वो, इसीलिए वो बच गया, वरना मार देता है एचपी उसको। चलो नेक्स्ट बढ़ते हैं आगे।
So Xavier cannot do anything further other than right-click these two heroes right now. Does not have himself rot.
I'm really surprised. I think if India had waited for their level 2 hit, they're going on Xavier.
Yeah, with the Inkswell there.
Inkswell नहीं दिया उसने?
Rebound.
Okay, nice.
Grant Pudge some extra movement speed, but it's not needed.
क्या बात है भाई? उसको देखो, उसको फ्यूरी जो है ना, उसको परेशान कर रहा है। तो चेस कर रहा है उसको, कुछ हो नहीं पा रहा उसके साथ में। आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। मिड का प्लेयर तो खेल ही रहा है अपना, मिड जो है वो खेल रहा है। एम्बर काफी नीचे, ऑब्वियसली लो होगा ना, क्योंकि जूस जो है वो स्पैमिंग हीरो है, तो स्पैम कर रहा है उसके ऊपर। स्पैम कर रहा है, अपनी अपनी एबिलिटी स्पैम कर रहा है उसके ऊपर। ये ब्लू जो होता है वो माना होता है, ब्लू लाइन नीचे का, और रेड है जो हेल्थ है, ठीक है। आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर उसका हेल्थ कम हो रहा है।
Yeah, I think so.
Almost.
Probably 2 minutes are least important, but especially when you have those active runes coming through, you know, the invisible, the double damage.
ये आइटम्स बाद में आप लोग समझना, बेसिकली ये अपना माना रिप्लेनिश करने के लिए बॉटल लिया, रून्स उठाता है, भरता है, वापस से हेल्थ को अप करके आगे बढ़ता है इन लोग। नो चांस ऊपर खेल रहा है। Why the quality should be 1080p में भी ऐसा दिख रहा है गाइस। देख रहे हैं उन लोग, एक्चुअली लोग सब चुप हो गए। मैजिक वापस से लड़ रहा है। बच गया उन लोगों ने, बच गया भाई, बच गया। वो उसका ना गलत भाई।
Trying to heal back up with the siphon drain. It is only level 2, but it is
Ah.
doing its job.
Yeah, we do have some.
The game paused. Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. I mean, it's Dota law for pauses to come out every.
Anybody who's been to a Dota event before will understand.
Yeah, everyone will understand.
This is
माइक इशू।
Yeah.
और डोटा में गेम ना पॉज हो जाता है गाइस, पॉज कर देते हैं लोग इसलिए पॉज करते हैं, जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल में लाइक यू नो माइक नहीं सही चल रहा है, कुछ नहीं चल रहा है, देखो ना उसको माइक के लिए उसने आया हुआ है, राइट, माइक उसे सुनाई नहीं दे रहा तो उसने पॉज कर दिया, ठीक है। अब कभी कभी ये ऐसे ही इन लोग ले लेते हैं पॉज, बोलते हैं हाँ भाई ये नहीं चल रहा, वो नहीं चल रहा, रीथिंक करने के लिए, राइट, उन लोग पॉज ले लेते हैं ऐसे ही बोलने के लिए, ऐसा भी करते हैं, सब माइंड गेम्स और कुछ नहीं। एक बार अगर एक हीरो मर गया तो वो फिर से स्पॉन होता है क्या? यस होगा, 30 सेकंड 40 सेकंड के बाद में काउंटर पड़ जाता है उसके नाम के नीचे, ठीक है, वो ग्रे आउट होकर काउंटर पड़ता है, एक काउंटर आ जाता है, टाइमर आ जाता है, उतने देर बाद फिर से वो रिस्पॉन होता है। जैसे कि वैलोरेंट में रिस्पॉन तो नहीं होता, वो तो नेक्स्ट राउंड ही रिस्पॉन, लेकिन इसमें रिस्पॉन होता है 60 सेकंड्स, वो सब के बारे में। जैसे सेज आपको रिवाइव कर देती है, राइट, वैलोरेंट में, तो उसमें क्या है कि आपको रिस्पॉन हो जाते हो 30-45 सेकंड्स के बाद में या 50 सेकंड्स के बाद में, लेकिन उस बीच में उस 30-45 सेकंड्स में टेक्निकल पॉज, उस 30-45 सेकंड्स के बीच में जो मारपीट हो रही है, जो टावर्स गिर रहे हैं, जो एडवांटेज मिल रहा है, सामने वाले हीरोज जो आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, अपने मैप की तरफ आ रहे हैं, ग्रीन एरिया की तरफ में बिल्डिंग्स तोड़ रहे हैं, अपने गोल्ड एडवांटेज को बढ़ा रहे हैं, अपने एक्सपीरियंस एडवांटेज को बढ़ा रहे हैं, वो भी तो बहुत बड़ी बात होती है ना। सो दैट इज रीजन ओनली व्हाई इट इज सो मच इंपॉर्टेंट दैट कि भाई when you are dead that's fine, but other teams are actually pushing towards your base. That's what exactly is happening. Game resume हो चुका है और आगे हम लोग बढ़ रहे हैं, देख रहे हैं कि भाई no chance. This is our Indian guy, you know, who is here currently playing with the hero Death Prophet. Bottom lane में HBK with the Juggernaut and Evil Ash with the Grim Stroke. इन लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि इसको दूर रखें, जितना इन लोग लेन से दूर रखेंगे वो फार्मिंग नहीं हो पाएगा, राइट। और ये वो रून लेने के लिए गया है एक्चुअली, यहां तक आ गया, देख रहे हो, वाह। ये देख रहे हो कुरियर था गाइस, एक सेकंड बता रहा हूं मैं, ये जो आ रहा है ना ऊपर में, ये क्या है मैं एक्सप्लेन में रहता हूँ, ठीक है। ये देखो, ये इसका कुरियर है। कुरियर क्यों है? क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो छोटा सा ये जो एरिया बना हुआ है दोनों टीम्स के पास में, ये इधर एरिया ग्रीन का, इधर रेड का, ये दोनों का अपना इंडिविजुअल स्टोर्स है जहाँ से आप आइटम्स परचेस करके ला सकते हो, जितना भी गोल्ड आपका हो। लेकिन अगर आप बेस पे, आप मिड में खेल रहे हो, आप तो स्टोर पे नहीं हो, राइट, जैसे पोकेमॉन यूनाइट में है या अदर गेम्स में है, राइट, तो वहां से आइटम्स मंगाने के लिए आपको एक कुरियर यूज करना पड़ता है। वो कुरियर एक डिफरेंट कॉस्मेटिक वे में भी आता है, जैसे कि सुंदर सा है, ये डिजाइन किया हुआ है, एक्सेट्रा एनिमेटेशन है पूरा इसमें, राइट, इसमें भी कॉस्मेटिक आइटम्स के पैसे लगते हैं, ओके। सो दैट्स व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से, द लॉट ऑफ पीपल एक्चुअली पे अ लॉट ऑफ मनी टू गेट, यू नो, मेरा जो कुरियर आएगा इट विल बी लाइक दिस, राइट, बहुत ही लेजेंडरी टाइप के कुरियर्स आते हैं, उसकी बहुत वैल्यू होती है, ओके। अब ये देखो, ये आकर के इसको डिलीवर करेगा कुछ आइटम, ये देखो, इसको आकर के एक क्लैरिटी डिलीवर किया है, ब्लू बॉटल और एक वार्ड किस लिए? वार्ड एक्चुअली यहाँ पर अगर कहीं पर भी प्लेस कर देगा, राइट। अब ये दो टाइप का वार्ड होता है, एक ब्लू और एक येलो। अगर ब्लू वार्ड है तो वो किसी भी छुपे हुए वार्ड को दिखा देता है एक स्पेसिफिक एरिया के अंदर में, सर्कल एरिया के अंदर में। अगर वो येलो वार्ड है, वो एक दूर एरिया तक विजिबिलिटी बनाता है, जहां अंधेरा रहता है उसको उजागर कर देता है कि सामने दिखाई देता है, ठीक है, वैसे हम लोगों को ये पूरा मैप एक्चुअली दिख रहा है, राइट? ये अंधेरा नहीं दिख रहा, लेकिन पॉइंट इज दैट कि भाई व्हेन यू आर actually, this is the viewer's perspective, right? But when you are actually in the game, you will not have the entire visibility of your cam. देख रहे हो ना, यहाँ पे एरिया वाइट है थोड़ा, इसमें कैम्प्स में क्रीप्स हैं वो दिख रहे हैं, यहाँ दिख रहे हैं, ऐसा नहीं है, आपको अंधेरा दिखेगा वो, लेकिन जब आप वार्ड लगाओगे तो आपको दिखाई देगा। जैसे कि जूस ने एक अपना वार्ड यहाँ लगा के रखा है, तो इसका मतलब ये एरिया पूरा उसको दिख रहा है, ये एरिया। और सेम वे देखो अभी ने भी यहाँ पे लगा के रखा हुआ है, तो इसको ये एरिया, इतना एरिया दिख रहा है, राइट? तो जब भी जूस इधर आता है उसको मालूम है कि जूस क्या कर रहा है, ठीक है ना? Gaming esports in Commonwealth. What is Dota 2? Bronze achievement from Commonwealth confused. Yes. So I want to let you know that Commonwealth, obviously you are aware of what Commonwealth is. Actually, remember Anil. So Dota 2 is a game, right? It's a digital game, right? And it's considered under the esports category. Okay. So Commonwealth has its own esports category. Uske andar Dota 2. The Indian gaming community went over there, like the entire Indian team went, who plays actually Dota 2, and they stand and they won a bronze in that against New Zealand. So it's a proud moment for the entire country that Dota 2 was recognized as one of the games where an Indian team is going to represent a game and win a bronze medal for India. That's huge, actually.
Zeus is really
Let's go.
upon this arc lightning, which, as you can see,
I think
plenty of mana, 90 mana.
If he gets level 6, he will die. If he gets level 6, this guy almost. Oh my god. See, उसका सपोर्ट आ गया। कैसे आया? ये टीपी कर रहा है, ये पोर्टल लेकर के यहाँ पे टीपी कर रहा है। टीपी मतलब कहीं और जगह से यहाँ आ रहा है, राइट? किसी और दूर जगह से यहाँ पे आ रहा है, ठीक है? क्यों आ रहा है? क्योंकि इसके पास बहुत कम हेल्थ हो गया है। Now there is a huge possibility that Abhi is going to kill Zeus. That's why to support Zeus, this guy TP'd here, teleport कर दिया, और वो कुछ आइटम्स भी अगर उसके पास है तो वो मार्सी को वो Zeus को दे सकता है, राइट? ये जो व्हाइट वाला बंदा है उसको दे सकता है कि भाई आप हीलिंग ले लो मुझसे, आप स्मोक ले लो, आप ग्रेनेड ले लो। मतलब ग्रेनेड आइटम तो ऐसा कुछ है नहीं, राइट? लेकिन माना और हीलिंग यही दो आइटम दे सकता है उसको, राइट? और भी कुछ अगर आइटम्स का ट्रांसफरेबल हो तो दे सकता है, बट एट द मोमेंट यही प्राइमरी है। सो व्हाट इज गुड टू नो फॉर यू? देखो उसको माना दिया, राइट? माना हील हो रहा है, ये देखो उसका एक्चुअली उसने बॉटल चेंज किया। मैं बता रहा हूं, देखो ये एक तरीका है बॉटल एक्सचेंज करने का। हाँ देखो ये जूस, क्योंकि मार्सी जो है ये हीरो, ये ग्रीन वाला हीरो, ये यहां से टीपी कर रहा है। ये देखो यहाँ पे देखो ग्रीन है उसका, राइट? तो उसका कुछ देर के लिए फाउंटेन इफेक्ट होता है। ये एक हाउ शुड आई से, एक स्मार्ट चीज है, राइट? सब लोग यूज करते हैं। तो जूस के पास एक बॉटल है, ओके? ये देखो उसको देगा, ये देखो रिफिल हो गया। क्यों रिफिल हो गया? क्योंकि उस फाउंटेन का इफेक्ट था। अभी देखना, ये देखो फाउंटेन का इफेक्ट है, ये देखो वापस दे दिया, डन। Is it first ever feat COD, Valo, CSGO and Apex aren't they part of Commonwealth? I'm a bit confused. I assume Dota 2 is a part of esports and not considered real sport Commonwealth. No, I am saying that for my knowledge, right, Dota 2 is considered to be in the esports category. I think there are various other games as well. But since I know that India has actually won bronze in the Commonwealth Esports Championship Birmingham 2022, henceforth I'm actually currently talking about the same on my stream.
If they find an opening on New Zealand side, they will try to use that Thunder God's Wrath to find the and you have to be aware of this if you're India, because it's something, if you don't think about it, the first time always shocks you. You're like, oh yeah, the Zeus is level 6.
I didn't see Valorant. I'm not sure if Valorant was there as a part of the, in the Commonwealth Esports Championship category. I think Dota 2 was there. CEC 2022 category. So it was Commonwealth Games 2022 sports game. Categories. Yeah, but what other things? I think not 100% sure, man. What all were there? Okay, yes, Dota 2 was there. Oh, I just see it. I think I have got some info on this. Eventually is a multi-nation tournament born on the partnership between Commonwealth Games Federation and the Global Esports Federation with support from the British Esports Association. The teams will be competing across 3 esports titles: Dota 2, Rocket League, and eFootball from Konami. So these 3 were the, the games which are picked up for the same. Okay, I think now you know it. Hello guys, let's do this. Everybody please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Why I'm saying so is because currently I'm actually showing this game to you as like, it has already happened. But the point is I'm showing this to you from my perspective. But I will play this game as well once the whole thing is over. Alright, they are going to hit actually and see if they are going to make it. I think Evil Ash ke paas mein ek opportunity hai. Nahi, HBK is going to kill that. Yeah, there we go. Another one. One more can possibility. Maro. Done. Well played. तालियां सुन रहे हो guys background में. 2 kills. 2 kills.
They have level 2 Inkswell on the Grimstroke now as well. So this lane, I mean,
Fury gone, Pudge gone.
Has the Soul Ring, almost has the hood completed, but without the hood being available, this spin damage coming through is still, ginormous. It's hard for them to deal with.
Yeah. वो लोग डरे हुए हैं, मालूम है.
So good at first for them to find the opening, but that really
डर के खेल रहे हैं सामने वाले लोग. Last hit deny बनना बहुत बड़ी बात है. Regeneration बता दिया उसने.
So this Ember getting free rune control right now.
Meanwhile,
oh ho. अरे वो possibility है कि मर जाएगा, मरा. Done. Well played.
With thanks to the rotation there of Evil Ash on the Grimstrip.
Guys, लेकिन आप लोगों को proud होना चाहिए भाई. इस चैनल पे आप लोग Dota 2 देखते हो. Okay? इस चैनल पे you watch Dota 2. I play that game. Alright? You should be proud of yourselves, the members and everybody who actually watches the game.
Every single time I felt like they were watching one of their games, this catapult was getting significant damage off.
ऐसा ही नहीं है भाई. आप लोगों को मालूम होना चाहिए.
As now all level 6.
Fortify as well.
Happy.
Oh, Abhi.
Actually going to take out the Amber Spirit there. We did see an attempt usage of the regeneration rune, which was bundled upon the river, but wasn't activated in time to actually heal. The nuke damage was a bit too much for it to even have.
बहुत तेज लग गया था. ये साइलेंस हो गया है. एक्चुअली आगे बढ़ रहा है ऊपर में. मैजिक, ये जो मैजिक प्लेयर है, दिस प्लेयर, स्टन हीरो किया, स्टन किया, आगे बढ़ गया. He knew that it's going to be killed, so that's why I think he just bailed out. Okay, nothing is going to happen. Like Spectre is like a whole tanky hero. गया. गया. ये गैंक हुआ.
Going to be able to clean up that kill with thanks to Xavier there on the push.
Great. Remember, Anil. Oh, wishing you all the best for Compy Mobile here. Valorant Mobile, all the best. कुछ नहीं होने वाला. वो उसको पुल करेगा फिर हिट कर देगा.
Yeah, with the phase boots there from Juggernaut and Xavier not having any armor at all whatsoever. Meanwhile, not even got phase boots yet, has decided to rush the Hood of Defiance. Oh, meanwhile,
come on!
Underneath the tower, is that going to be a kill? Yes, it is. Xavier. That was incredible.
क्या यार? HBK टावर के पास में फेस बूट मार कर अंदर घुसने का क्या जरूरत था भाई? गलत खेला. हमारा फ्लैग गेम में दिखा नहीं फिलहाल. टीम न्यूजीलैंड का दिख रहा है गेम. नहीं होना चाहिए. मैं देखता हूँ कि वहाँ पे किसका दिया हुआ है. मिड लेन में होगा. मिड लेन में दिखना चाहिए था. अपलोड करके अगर नहीं अपलोड किया होगा, उन लोग बना सकते हैं एक्चुअली. ये तो न्यूजीलैंड साइड है, इसलिए न्यूजीलैंड का फ्लैग दिख रहा है. देखते हैं किसका. 3 लोग है ऊपर, देख रहे हो गाइस? 3 लोग, राइट? एक सेकंड, आप लोग अभी बहुत बड़ी फाइट होने वाली है, ठीक है? ये तीनों से लड़ेंगे. आप लोग ध्यान से देखो, ये दोनों यहाँ पर है और इन लोगों को मालूम हो गया है कि भाई आसपास में, लेकिन ये यहाँ पर है, ये नो चांस को नहीं दिख रहा. एक्सप्लोसिव फ्यूरी यहाँ पर है, ये नो चांस को नहीं दिख रहा, बिकॉज ये एरिया पूरा ब्लैकआउट है, राइट? सिर्फ ये इतना तक दिख रहा है, बिकॉज अपना वार्ड है यहाँ पे. ये टॉप स्पोर्ट्स 5 दिख रहा है और मैजिक दिख रही है, बट ये एक्सप्लोसिव फ्यूरी नहीं दिख रहा उसको, राइट? ये दोनों फाइट करने वाले हैं. इन लोगों को लग रहा है कि सिर्फ 2 ही आदमी हैं, लेकिन एक और बैठा हुआ है यहाँ पर, ठीक है? जस्ट लुक एट इट नाउ. Fight.
here. They're eyeing out, no chance. And the Earthshaker, here comes
Oh, अभी आ गया. हो गया.
Yes, it will. Able to clean that up with thanks to the rotation.
Wow, man. अब वो हील कर रहा है, आगे बढ़ रहा है. इसके बाद में स्टन नहीं है. 10 सेकंड का कूल डाउन है गाइस. देख रहे हो कूल डाउन है 8-7. वो हिट नहीं कर सकता था. अभी के पास में माना नहीं है, आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता. हो गया इसने सेकंड स्किल से चेन शेयर्स मारा, उसके बाद में उसको ईट कर रहा है, आगे बढ़ रहा है. कम ऑन गाइस, कैन यू एक्चुअली बिट एन अल्टी? अभी निकल भाई. ओह डैम इट. उसका अरे माना उसके पास भी नहीं है, वो भी माना नहीं है उसके पास भी. हाँ ले लिया ले लिया ले लिया ले लिया. ओ माय गॉड, ये मरेगा मरेगा मरेगा, ये मरेगा ये मरेगा. ओह डैम इट. ओ ये विलाश आ गया भाई. साइलेंस कर दिया उसको, कोई नहीं कर सकता. मैं वहां क्या बात है गाइस. ये पॉइंट देखना आप लोग. हाँ ये जो अभी ये जो इसने एक पर्टिकुलर अपना आइटम भेजा ना यहाँ पे, ये एक एबिलिटी भेजी. ये क्या करेगा कि बेस जाएगा, राइट, विच इज हियर बेस. तो मैप में यहाँ नहीं दिख रहा. अपना बॉटल भरेगा, रीजन करेगा अपने को पूरा, वापस एक एबिलिटी मारेगा और यहाँ चलाएगा. दैट्स व्हाट ही इज गोइंग टू बी डू. क्या मारा है भाई. Do you know how he was able to actually pay that? Because he knows कि हाँ भाई इतना उसके साथ में मारा नहीं है, तो मुझे वो रेंज में राइट क्लिक से ही मार सकता है, राइट. वो और वो दूरी अपना बना रहा था. कैसे? उसका बूट्स है एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा, और सबका एक देख रहे हो 335 यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. वो उसका वॉक स्पीड है. अगर वॉक स्पीड उससे 0.5 0.5 भी अगर ज्यादा होगा तो ऑब्वियसली वो डिस्टेंस मेंटेन कर लेगा, तो आगे बढ़ रहा है. तब तक उसका दूसरा दोस्त जो है वो मैप से नीचे पहुंच गया, उसको साइलेंस किया और गेम उतना हिट हो गया. क्या बात है भाई, मैंने क्या खेला है भाई. नो चांस इज करंटली लुकिंग एट द टॉप लेन. सोलो खेल रहा है, पूरा फार्म मिल रहा है उसको. इंडिया अगर ये और थोड़ा फार्म हो जाएगा, इंडिया इज गोइंग टू विन इट. ओके ये देखो आर्केन रून आ जाएगा. आर्केन रून होने से क्या होता है, इसके पास बॉटल आ गया. देखो गाइस ये बॉटल आ गया है. अभी के पास में फुल ग्रीन हेल्थ है और फुल ब्लू माना है. एंड करंटली आप एक देख रहे हो बॉटल है. ये तो आइटम्स जो आप देख रहे हो, जैवलिन है, फिर फेस बूट्स है, ये क्विलिंग ब्लेड है, फिर क्रोशन और फिर एक स्टिक है, राइट. लेकिन ये इसके बारे में तो बाद में आप लोग कभी पढ़ ही सकते हो. लेकिन ये जो बॉटल हुआ है ना, राइट, जितनी एबिलिटीज है, आर्केन रूइन अगर ये पॉप कर देता है और यहाँ पे एक उसकी ऑरा आ जाएगी, उससे क्या होता है कि एबिलिटी से कूल डाउन जो है थोड़ा सा रिड्यूस होता है, राइट, और जल्दी जल्दी चीजें होती हैं. सो दैट इन फाइट्स ही कैन यूटिलाइज इट मोर ऑफन, मोर डैमेज, राइट. So that is why it's amazing. It's amazing, right? I saw the Google News. Just curious, is the first ever e-game in Commonwealth history. It says Dota 2 debuts in Commonwealth. Yes, yes, man, yes. There you go, guys. There you go. And I want to tell you something, right, Anil? The point is that a lot of people are not giving a lot of chance to Dota 2 because it is a high reward and high complexity game. People are going for mobile phones game because it is a very accessible technology on the mobile phone. Some people pay 60,000-70,000 rupees, 80,000, and get an iPhone to play that, or they play it on a very lowest end devices also. They play it on PC, they play it on emulator and X, Y, and Z, right? And then they have this following because हाँ mobile phone पे है ना, हम लोग कहीं भी खेल रहे हैं, right? 5G is going to be launched. I don't know how it's going to be plus or minus, but it's going to help a lot of people to come up and start gaming as well. Is going to be huge. 29 or something, 1,000 crores or something. I don't know. Just a random number I'm telling you. Probably I read it somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. Right? इसका बहुत बड़ा एक मार्केट बनने वाला है FY25 तक. ठीक है. So बहुत बड़ी मार्केट बनने वाली है. ऐसी नहीं है. अब दूसरी बात है कि lot of people actually not giving it a chance. Dota 2 को चांस मिलना चाहिए. lot of people should play. In Indian gaming community it should play. But the point is that उनको बहुत जल्दी गेम खत्म होने वाली चीज़ों की आदत पड़ गई है. 2 साल 3 साल 4 साल 5 साल सीजन 1 से जो भी मतलब जितने भी मोबाइल गेम्स उन लोगों ने देखा है, वो बहुत जल्दी गेम खत्म हो गया, जीत गए एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा, राइट. ये गेम टाइम लेता है. ये 40 मिनट 45 मिनट 50 मिनट एक गेम चला जाता है गाइस. और क्या रिवॉर्ड है इसके. जो नो चांस है, नो चांस गए, राइट. जस्ट वांट टू क्विकली टेल यू, नो चांस जो था, राइट, नो चांस विकी विकिपीडिया, एक सेकेंड. नो चांस. जो अपना इंडियन प्लेयर है मोइन इजाज, राइट, वो बता रहा हूँ मैं आपको. नो चांस मोइन इजाज. हाँ, लुक एट दिस गाय, लुक एट दिस गाय. नो चांस. ओके, ये पुरानी टीम है गाइस, ये पुरानी टीम है. ये सेल इन लोगों ने खेला था, ठीक है, पुरानी टीम है. इसमें ये क्राउली है, दिस इज नो चांस, दिस इज नेगी, दिस इज स्विफ्टी, एंड बगल में है ब्लिजर्ड. ये पांचों लोग खेलते थे. ये पुरानी टीम है, ठीक है. When they used to play Beyond Infinity, Entity Esports, Signify, Team Illusions, ये सब लोग, right? Winter Bear is there now, but Winter Bear is currently which team? Okay, I think it's an European team probably. They have no information. And just look at his earnings, approximate $21,251. That's no chance earning. And he plays a support role, right? Currently playing offlane. Support role है, और बंदा यहाँ पे ऑफलाइन प्ले कर रहा है, ऊपर में लू खेल रहा है. He is from दमदम कोलकाता. हाँ, नूब रेमी गुना. I know he is from दमदम कोलकाता. मोइन इजाज, I know that. मुझे पता है कोलकाता से है. The most OG player he is playing Dota from ages. Yes man, yes. और I don't know उसको कितना सपोर्ट मिलता है. आप ही बोलो ना, क्या इंडियन गेमिंग कम्युनिटी के अंदर में डोराटो को इतना वो मिला? स्विफ्टी था, क्राउली था, ब्लिजर्ड, नेगी, क्या नहीं खेल रहे उन लोग भाई. और लॉट ऑफ पीपल इवन नो इट एज वेल, लेकिन उनको उतना वही मिलता. डोटा 2 की कंपटीशन ऑर्गेनाइज करनी चाहिए. लॉट ऑफ पीपल शुड एक्चुअली प्ले. इट्स अ हाई रिवॉर्डिंग थिंग भाई. इतनी कम्प्लेक्सिटी इसके अंदर, इतना आसान गेम नहीं है ये. दैट इज व्हाई पीपल डोंट प्ले इट. सबका बस का बात नहीं है डोटा. दैट इज व्हाट इट इज. Yes, 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 yes. LAN में था वो, Noob Giveroni. He has played there, and I must say, I'm telling you, bhai, to be honest, Noob Giveroni, I have met these guys in Hyderabad. These 5 guys, okay. When Crowley was actually playing Sven in Hyderabad's Comic Con, I met these guys over there. Okay, it's a long time, way before Corona and etc. Right. So it is I took a picture with them as well. So it was like a great time, man. A great time. It was amazing, to see them in person, and they did fantastic. Right, it was amazing. Dota 2 is a hype in Kolkata, especially lot of tourney happens. हाँ, यही तो बात है ना गेमर रूनी. Like Dota 2 नेशनल लेवल्स होने चाहिए. लॉट ऑफ पीपल शुड कम्पीट, राइट. अभी खाली मोबाइल गेम्स लेकर के आगे वो तो चल ही रहा है बिकॉज इट इज एन एक्सेसिबल टेक्नोलॉजी. बट व्हाट अबाउट द पीसी गेम्स विद दीस गाय? हाई कम्प्लेक्सिटी गेम्स खेलते हैं, इनको सबसे ज्यादा रिवॉर्ड मिलना चाहिए. इनकी टीम्स होनी चाहिए, राइट. वी फ्रॉम इंडिया, वी एक्चुअली सपोर्ट इंडियंस फॉर श्योर, राइट, बट वी ऑल्सो सपोर्ट ओजी. वी सपोर्ट लिक्विड. वी सपोर्ट other teams as well, right? Nigma Galaxy, right? We support Miracle, we support Kuroki. There are various things, Then we have No Tail as well, and then it's so many. The whole entire OG team, right? ऐसा नहीं है ना. Chinese teams में भी हम लोग देखे हैं. PSG LGD में जो बंदा था, उसका नाम क्या आ रहा है, याद नहीं आ रहा, वो भी तो अच्छा खेलता है. It's amazing it is, man. पुराने सब गेम्स, इसमें चांस मिलना चाहिए लोगों को. People should actually give time, but they don't. No one even supports. Look now, let's go. Steve is currently trying to actually hook over there. I'm not sure what he's going to do. He's not going to actually hook. He can actually eat him. He's moving forward, but tower is okay. Possibility if he hooks, he will go. Wow, he thought that he will. He thought that he will come here.
Actually stop India from getting the goal. But nonetheless, still a middle tier 1 tower taken down. Quite nice at 10 minutes. So it'll open up more for them to explore within the side of New
No
Zealand.
chance.
So India going to take this top tier 1 tower.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, and between the middle tower and the top tower disappearing, the whole top half of the map now.
Deny कर देगा उसको.
Towards Roche if you're India as well, with the next exorcism being available up in 10 seconds. This is going to get
What nunes, bhai?
we've talked about how the New Zealand heroes need a little bit of time.
Cowley later started playing carry. He was actually a OG mid in OG of India. Yeah, man. But Swifty, I don't know what happened to Swifty. He completely shut it out.
Yeah. Because as you saw,
Congrats. Wish you more for you. Ah, man. Thanks, man.
Really trying to get some lane
देखते हैं, guys. You know. I want people to actually give Dota 2 that particular thing as well, right? You know, currently the game is currently moving forward, and the game is going to happen. Obviously, we're going to see what. Okay, currently Abhi is going to make. Abhi can not kill Magic at the moment.
Still laying down the sleight of fist with thanks to the arcane rune with the decreased cooldown.
There you go. Didn't I say that? The decreased cooldown. आर्केन रून देखो इसका जो यहाँ पे रून था इसने पॉप किया हुआ है, तो इसकी एबिलिटीज जो है वो जल्दी जल्दी कूल डाउन हो रही है और वो उसको यूज कर सकता है. इससे से गोल्ड एडवांटेज मिल जाएगा, एक्सपीरियंस एडवांटेज मिलेगा. देखो 12 एक्सपीरियंस मिला हुआ है. ऑलराइट, ओके, हियर वी गो. द फिशर एको स्लैम एंड कम ऑन भाई, राइट क्लिक क्यों नहीं कर रहा इसके ऊपर? Marcy's gone, no chance. Okay, that just do a right click, man. Okay, nice. Whoa! भाई साहब 3 kills. Okay, इन लोग आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. Top sports 5 is currently no chances moving forward in trying to actually suck the living hell out of him. He's going to take that and boom, dumps the damage and settles Baron. Well done, man. Well done there, Shaker. Just look at it, guys. Look at it. नेटवर्क में देख रहे हो आप गाइस, 6369, 6201, 6114, ये तीनों जो है वो इंडियन टीम के आगे हैं, राइट? ऑफ लेन में आपका डेड प्रॉफिट, जगरनॉट, एंड मिड में ये एचबी के आगे बढ़ रहा है. It's just going to deny that tower. Done. Denied हो गया. आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. Let's move on. Come on, guys, hit that like button, please, alright? And subscribe to the channel. If you are really happy with the way I have interacted with you and would like to stay in touch with the channel, please go ahead and hit that join button and join my, membership as well. Thank you. Here we go. Alright, he's going to die. Boom, man. It's done and dusted. Okay, currently he's trying to make scene here. But the point is that Abaddon का actually ultimate on है, वो आप green देख ही रहे हो यहाँ पर. Okay, उसने ultimate pop कर दिया अपना, आगे बढ़ रहा है. He's trying to okay, ठीक है, leash मारा उसने, forward हो रहा है. He can actually do a cheering scene and come on, man. Okay, Reminant लिया, boom. Well done, Abhi. Well done, man. Dota 2 is a OG game, but is it worth playing hype when we have lost better games now? No, a lot better games now. No, come on. Again, my point is, see, there is always room to argue a lot of things. Remember that, Anil. But the point is, ki bhai, you were saying have lot better games now. First, you have considered, right? Again, I'm not having an offense at you. I'm just saying generally. You have considered in your subconscious that there are a lot better games now. When you are saying that Dota 2 is an OG game, just read through what you have written. But is it worth or a hype when we have lot better games now? Currently, trust me, Dota 2 is currently in beta stage, right? And it will always be in beta stage. It keeps on evolving, okay? And I currently consider कि भाई Dota 2 is a game, but उससे better game आए हैं. ये मैं नहीं बोल सकता, ना ही मैं कभी consider करता हूँ. There are games, but not lot better games नहीं बोलूँगा. Better games नहीं बोलूँगा, quote unquote. I'll just say कि हाँ भाई games available है, and if people are actually they want to explore, they can. That's fine. But the complexity that actually Dota brings is huge. If you've seen the film A Beautiful Mind, that's how you play Dota. You have to remember so many things. It's not so easy. And here we go.
I mean, I feel like the Pudge is the hero for New Zealand that needs to be doing things, right? He needs to be on the map trying to find.
Pudge का तो मैंने देखा ही नहीं भाई.
Invisibility rune may perhaps no. Okay, gotta cancel that invisibility rune there. Doesn't even need it. Just for the refill.
Yeah, and you can see.
Okay.
If we click on the Ember at the moment, you can see like he has no talents at the moment, and he hasn't taken any more than 1 point in his ultimate ability. So all the other skills are completely maxed out at the moment.
उसने अपना टैलेंट नहीं अप किया है, एबिलिटी अप किया. ओके, यहाँ वार्ड है, उसको मालूम पड़ जाएगा मैजिक को कि हाँ ये आ रहा है. कुछ नहीं, अल्ट मारेंगे निकल जाएगी अगर उसको निकलना होगा तो. अल्ट भी और नहीं. गया मार्सी गया. ओके, ये बेसिकली लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, ये रोशान है विच दे आर एक्चुअली गोइंग टू परचेस. ऑलराइट, तो रोशान से क्या होगा, एक स्पेसिफिक आइटम ड्रॉप होता है, उसको बोलते हैं एजीज. राइट, वंस दैट आइटम इज ड्रॉप, और जो भी उस पर्टिकुलर आइटम को उठाता है, राइट, वो अगर फाइट में मर जाता है और अगर एजीज में स्टिल रहा है विच इज एन एक्सपायरिंग आइटम, अगर वो है, राइट, और वो अगर मरा, देखो एजीज उसके हाथ में आ गया, एचपी के हाथ में, तो ये रहा है वो आइटम. 4 मिनट 56 सेकंड्स तक के लिए वो है. अगर इस फाइट के बीच में अगर अभी मरता है एचपी के, तो ठीक 4 सेकंड बाद 5 सेकंड में वापस से आ जाएगा, वो रिजरेक्ट होगा. ठीक है, तो सेकंड टाइम उसको किल करना पड़ेगा, फुल हेल्थ वेल्थ सब लेके वापस आता है वो. राइट, सो दैट्स हाउ इट इज. अब इसमें बात क्या है कि they have to find these kind of and these items actually help them to survive or excel in a fight. ठीक है, इन लोग देखो ना, इन लोग डायर के रेड वालों के जंगल के पास में आ गए, इसको मारेंगे पिंक वाले को. ठीक है, स्पेक्टर को मारेंगे ही मारेंगे. वो ले लिया, उसको खींच लिया, उसको देखो ना, यहाँ मिल गया, देखो. उसने बेल आउट कर दिया, यहाँ पे आ गई वो. मुझे समझ में नहीं आया कि मुझे एक बात समझ में नहीं आया, यहाँ क्यों नहीं गई. अच्छा, जा तो रही थी ना, सही तरीके से ही है. सही है, सही किया उसने एक्चुअली. ये आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, देखते हैं.
Is in any position to be using that to obtain kills just yet, because Spectre is very underfarmed at this moment in time.
Oh, the DB has yours. Can't quite catch the Zeus TPing away. I'm not sure they saw each other there at all because of the fog of war.
आगे बढ़ रहे हैं हम लोग. देखते हैं गाइस, एक्चुअली ने ईविल ऐश बहुत अच्छे तरीके से इन लोग आगे बढ़ रहे हैं गाइस. अगर आप देखो 10,000 नेटवर्क पहुंचने वाला है एक्चुअली. तो फार्म ही नहीं कर पाएंगे, इन लोग डायर के साइड में फार्म कर रहे हैं.
We should talk about that in the sense that sometimes it's really good to farm up for yourself and farm up for your own team, but sometimes it could be more important to take that farm away from the enemy instead of just farming yourself. If you farm less yourself but the enemy are farming much less because of it, then you're still winning much more relatively.
Yes. ये देखो, मर जाएगा फ्यूरी.
The Fisher there from the Earthshaker Madness, and able to claim up a quick kill there for no chance.
Yeah, this Juggernaut is going to be taking the top tier 2 here. Pudge is potentially looking for a hook, but
क्या बात है भाई?
They have the damage, and the Juggernaut has Aegis anyway, so I mean, even if they get the kill, he's just going to come back alive again straight away. Well, Magic dies again.
Trying to farm in their side of the jungle because
bullwhip, I think
it's India that have taken many resources. So Spectre just trying to find camps to farm, but got to get punished once again by India.
I mean, Spectre.
आगे बढ़ रहे हैं इन लोग, I think इन लोग पकड़ेंगे.
Magic there, but
they want to go forward.
अरे भाई कितना अंदर चला गया. हाँ, वहां से एचपी का आगे आ गया ना, उसको रोकेगा, वो बॉडी ब्लॉक करके रोक रहा है. ओके नहीं हो पाएगा. हाँ, गॉड लाइक हो गया भाई अभी.
And this is what we're saying though, if the Ember can connect with the supports to find these kills early on, this Inkswell has done such a huge amount this game, the Fishers have done a huge amount as well, and the Shaker almost has the Shard online now as well, so these Fishers are going to become a lot more scary with the chain stun.
देख रहे हैं हम लोग आगे.
Still got enough time there on the Aegis, and HBK going to commit.
Let's see guys, let's see, देखते हैं.
So that takes no damage whilst hammering into this tier 2 tower.
Wow.
Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, it looks like Spectre is really being caught out again here. It's not a fun game right now for Magic.
I mean, this warding just sees the Spectre, moving down the bot lane towards the bottom half of the map. And Magic just can't get out on the map to farm anywhere. There's no space because the Pudge and the Zeus are taking that area up as well.
Yeah.
Magic's saying, guys, I have nothing to do. You need to be able to make space for me, not the other way around.
Now, are they looking to take the final objective or look to siege the high ground? It will look like they will indeed.
3 तो रेड का उन लोग का है, फिर भी उन लोग देख नहीं रहे. ये देखो ये कूरियर जा रहा है. ये कूरियर
New Zealand going to be coming out here with a smoke. So I'm not sure if that's so that they can place some vision without being detected or try and find themselves a pickoff. They found themselves the death profit there. The Dismember coming in time, but they have themselves enough damage.
Nah.
Visions there, going to be connecting onto free.
Echo Slam
comes out, takes out Fury instantaneously. As the rest of India rotate now, the borrowed time is down, and Abaddon in some trouble. They're going to further pursue him there with the Siphon Drain. A Remnant coming out again. The Hook will potentially save the but meanwhile the Fisher and the chains there, but will be dispelled. Back to the Celtic Shield. The Ember Spirit may be in trouble. Has itself enough mana to actually zip away there with the Remnant, but now Spectre trying to obtain the kill there, but the damage is too much.
Oh my god, no chance लेगा. नहीं निकला उसने. वो किया. Nice.
Along with the Omni Slash as well, that finds Abaddon and finds the Pudge. They take down 3 on the side of India, but only lose the
भाई Magic उसको kill किया actually.
Allow them now to siege the tier 3 and potentially take them.
Easy हो जाएगा guys.
I mean, they're fighting non-stop. They have Exorcism available on the Death Prophet, but no mana up until now to be able to use it. So let's see if they want to try and use the Exorcism here to take the buildings, or they might even just be patient and say, we can get it out.
Meanwhile, Zeus, jeez, gets a
oh my god.
The lightning bolts.
Lightning bolt से जीत गया उसने.
A lot of nuke damage as you can see here, but HBK with that healing ward not going to have a single care in the world here because we'll just be healed up with that healing ward in the back.
And they need to get out now.
They can't get it, but they have got themselves the barracks. India have. They're going to try and retreat now. They don't want to stay here any longer and potentially throw this game, but they'll successfully pick up a set of racks. But meanwhile,
really well played.
Fury coming forward here, wants to try and get the Ember Spirit. Remnant will be used, but that's the final one.
Taunt कर रहा है उसको मालूम है.
Seconds, but they might turn this around actually.
Oh my god.
They're gathering together as they come forward there. There's the Silence along with the Siphon Drain as well. Onto Fury once again.
Fury को ही पकड़ेगा.
Fury so close, healing self. Oh, that's so close. Guys, and the cheese, is that enough? No!
Oh, they caught the
Still
Zeus,
alive, but
though.
meanwhile Zeus has been taken out within the mid lane. And that is a kill that I think they definitely needed in order to pursue the middle set of racks. Meanwhile, do have themselves the Aphotic Shield though still, so Xavier still able to do some amounts of damage there, but the healing ward is going to expire now. Maybe perhaps we can see Xavier do something here with the Pudge Hooks.
Yeah, they do have
इसका एक problem है guys. ठीक है? इसका बहुत कम माना होता है. That is very troublesome.
Actually still opting to go the Agnims here. I definitely think if Pudge had the Agnims there when Ember was in some trouble and didn't have any mana for the Remnant, I definitely think that would have been a kill. Because it pretty much doubles the rot damage, right?
Yeah, I mean it does, and the AoE of it.
It's an amazing thing guys. ठीक है? Amazing thing.
Item has been picked up on no chance on the Death Prophet. This Blink Dagger is going to allow them to get into the backlines. The most pesky hero that they have to deal with, even though they're so far up, is the Zeus. So if you can find the backline, find the Zeus, kill off that hero, I mean the amount of damage that will come through from New Zealand then is so minimal that you wouldn't really have anything to worry about.
Oh, but this is interesting. So New Zealand are actually going to go for a smoke, even though their waves are sort of somewhat pushed out, but nonetheless. Oh! Actually avoiding the potential initiation. I think they used Haunt there as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like everything that could have possibly gone wrong did there. They smoke and they're like, yes, we're finally getting a kill. We can get ourselves out on the map. We can get some wards down.
Bottom lane.
A little bit. Shake your blinks.
It's really devastating for Magic as well because she is got a lot. She's actually lower net worth than the Earthshaker position for here right now. So you can just see how much India are actually taking control of all of these creeps. But meanwhile, Abaddon maybe found once again. Lovely hook there from Xavier though. But the fist is too much for Abaddon to handle, and it's a godlike free for the Ember Spirit.
My God.
going to head up towards this top lane as well, because guess what? They see Magic, and Magic...
Oh dear,
Magic
well
are
there
not
onto
allowed
the
to touch
silence and the chains and the siphon drain. Nowhere to run. Crypt Swarm will claim the life of the Spectre, but meanwhile, Juggernaut on his own. Maybe perhaps they can do something here. I mean, Earthshake.
क्या ऐसे taunt कर रहा है देखो.
Slightly tempted, but he does have himself a Lincoln Sphere, so Dismember is not going to work here. I definitely don't think. But they have
go here.
Yeah, I mean they have the acronyms. Fisher is trying to. There it is.
हाँ मार दे तो मुझे बोल रहेगा अभी.
Won't have the impact that India wanted. Nah, they're all grouped up right now. Not going to go for them anytime soon.
Oh no, Fury in the bot lane now as well. The Ember with
Oh my god.
Searing chains are there, but able to dispel them and actually TP away. Fury
But
will be able
yeah.
to get away successfully.
Yeah, great play there by the Ember. Sorry, the Marcy. Oh my goodness, I'm tripping over my own words now. Don't even know which hero's which. Marcy there, yeah, popping the Unleash with a little bit of a dispel.
Oh.
As what they're looking to do right now. I mean, New Zealand is still sitting comfortably behind their base right now. They're not giving them any opportunity for kills here right now. Oh, never mind. Actually, Magic might be in some trouble again, trying to get away with the retreat.
Oh, Shaker gone.
Shaker gonna fall. Juggernaut gonna try and get back here right now. Blade Fury will be
निकल
committed
जाएगा
to
वो.
the TP, but they don't have themselves any cancel. Because the Lincoln Sphere is there. They could have used the Dismember. Oh no, it's never mind. It's on cooldown.
Just killed the
Ignore me.
before.
देख रहे हो guys?
As the Roshan has, however, spawned up now.
Yeah,
So
I mean, this is the big point for Team India now, right? If they can get this second Roche, get the Aegis online, get the Shard going, they're going to have so much to work with here. They do have.
I'm still happy कि like you know इतना 28-9 man.
You know, completely in the game. Swing and a miss there from Xavier on the hook.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. These hooks, you know, it doesn't really matter if you miss them. Just keep looking for openings. See what you can find.
Level 3 exorcism though, and healing ward here. They're going to be committed for the Roshan. I really don't think New Zealand can
Pull
attempt
किया?
to fight it, can they? Who
Yeah.
comes in? It's caught. Oh, they may have found the right target here. Can they burst it down in time? Yes, they can.
Oh my god.
But meanwhile, Zeus in the back lines actually focused heavily here by the Ember Spirit Wolf.
सब मरेंगे. सब मरेंगे.
There wants to try and get back to the fight because two have been taken down, but the Omni Slash, however, will find.
वो भी मरेगा अभी देखना.
Hutch going to be taken out there, and now Appy rotating in again there with the spirits as
Yeah.
triple kill will go for
Slice
the
of fist.
Spirit, and that will help them now to claim this.
क्या
Roshan
खेला है भाई?
again.
Ember is 18 kills, 1 death, and 8 assists.
My god man अभी क्या खेले हो भाई?
I mean, the pressure's relentless. Really well played again, though. Just
क्या खेला है बंदा?
to kill the Zeus first. They need to get the back lines. Ember just does it completely by themselves. Doesn't need anybody else. And this is going to be the second Roche. We'll see who they pass the Shard to, because the Ember already has one. You would assume the Juggernaut. Obviously with the upgraded Blade Fury being really strong, having the increased movement speed.
As now, we'll probably see them try and attempt to siege for the high ground now, though, but I think it'll be once the exorcism comes off cooldown, right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be. Like, you could just Blade Fury, run up, hit the tower, and when you've run out of Blade Fury, you can back off again and kind of just keep poking.
Is Magic found again? Just able to run underneath the trees and not be found, but meanwhile, Fury in some trouble here as the Remnant coming
Gone,
forward
bhai.
with these chains. And the rest of the chain stuns there. Borrowed time will have to be activated here for Abaddon, but it's going to come off. The expiry is there. Will they find the kill onto Abaddon?
भाई साहब.
Damage is just too
क्या
strong.
मारा इन लोगों ने यार?
Yeah, I mean, Fury with the buyback before as well. He's going to be dead for so long. Another 40 seconds to go. And I mean, you can try and hold the high ground by these punch hooks coming through and everything, but this is going to be incredibly difficult. Ember's just...
There's all the Fishers there, along with the Searing Chains as well. Will this be enough? The Zeus trying to lay in the damage there, but Xavier, the damage is too much for him to handle, and they'll find the Porch underneath the Tier 4 towers. As now they go for the Tier 3, as the healing ward just helps to heal them all back up. The glyph is activated there, and as you can see, multi-shot coming out from the tower. They don't have a care in the world. They don't have a care in the world, Mo, because they've got themselves the healing ward. They're pretty much healthy. They haven't lost even a smidgens of HP. They're hammering into the middle set of racks right now. They'll be able to claim that there successfully, and Juggernaut's about to get himself scatty as well.
I mean, the problem is the Zeus can't even show to kill the wave, because they just jump in with the Ember, with the Fish.
Mega हो रहा है.
Death Prophet has a blink, and as soon as the Zeus shows, Zeus is going to die.
As Now Exorcism, as you can see here, being committed, and it's just tearing through these objectives. They find themselves the tier 3 tower. They get these sets of racks. They're going to be able to get themselves the mega creeps, which will heavily push into New Zealand, and they'll be able to claim that successfully there. So India going to be able to get themselves the mega creeps.
Here we go.
Mega creeps हो गया guys.
Yeah. Two of the supports. Marcy will just be decimated there by the hands of India.
HBK's courier killed? Yeah, bhai.
Dismember there, but it won't be enough. We'll try to go for the dismember onto the Ember Spirits, but they're still hammering in the new damage. This is quite a lot there from Zeus. They're going to have to push back, India. But meanwhile, they still find the kill there nonetheless. Onto the Pudge. It's a triple kill for no chance.
And that's the thing, the Pudge is doing so much damage, which is great, but they just reset, they put down the healing ward, and yeah, that's going to be the game. Fury's going to call
GG हो गया guys.
Well played,
GG well played.
New Zealand. It's going to be game 1 going to India. A valiant attempt and a defense there from New Zealand, but it will be India who pick themselves up this game 1 and at this best of 3.
Yeah, really well played. I mean, you know, fair play to Team India. They made that feel, I mean...
क्या खेला है भाई. First game जीता. मुंह देख लो इन लोग का. Indians को देखो भाई. Indians को देखा है.
Comes down to the early support rotations towards that mid lane. They enabled the Ember to have that good early start to the game, giving him all the runes, finding the kills for him, and it felt like that team play from India there, especially towards the start of the game, was really on show. And E-Blacks, they're going to be feeling probably really down about this game. You know, it wasn't close at all, so they're going to have to try and mentally reset here, and that's no easy feat.
And that's something that India did really well there when scaling up on their cause. As we saw, they took control of most of the map. And what could Magic do? Actually go to the other side and try and attempt to get the items that she needs in order to have the effect within the game. But India just absolutely cancelling that. And as we saw, we had ourselves Abby on the Ember Spirit, just
Indian audience नहीं दिख रहा.
time
और
and
क्या
time
तो?
again with these remnants from the Ember Spirit. And
यही
I
तो
would
बात
say
है.
Evil Ash as well.
Birmingham है ना?
Inkswells as well really paid off. I've never seen so many Inkswells casted successfully in one game.
It's so good for the Grimshock when you have the right heroes to play with them. You have this Inkswell. There's 2 melee cores. There's the Ember and the Juggernaut.
I
So, I mean, incredible play. I mean, you know, it felt absolutely crazy this game.
Incredible work there. And
3 best of 3 है. उसमें एक round तो जीत गया है.
Within their base, time and time again, they kept on diving objectives time and time again. India did. They were absolutely relentless.
And that's the thing, though, for New Zealand, it's so difficult to find positives for them as well from this game. So it's not even like they can be like, oh, you know, we were really close at this part. You know, don't worry, we just did a couple of things wrong. You know, it felt like quite a lot of things went wrong for them.
And as you can see here, even Abby blinking, well, not blinking, but relenting into the backlines, knows which target to go for there, because it was indeed the Zeus who was dealing so much damage. But with that, we are going to tie it up here. It is indeed going to be India that take themselves this game 1, but we'll be very back soon with game 2. Stick yourselves around, because we'll see you very soon for game 2. Feeling, Mo?
Yeah, amazing. It's so nice to be in the arena with all the energy and every game this time, Epi, because unfortunately before it was a little bit more one-sided.
One-sided. ऐसे ही हैं यार इन लोग ना कभी.
Whenever you play against
देखो.
You know, where can the puck put the observer ward down, because you get the
इन लोग इस बार smoke किए.
orb advantage of going towards the mid lane. They're actually going to put a ward down and try and hang around it together as 5 New Zealand at the moment. See if anybody comes up to the high ground that they can potentially pick off straight away to begin the game with. Get a nice, you know, morale-boosting first blood. And as you can see, the Beastmaster saving 200 gold here at the start of the game. Definitely going to be going for that early helm with the Dominator.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, it's still quite a nice item to pick up. But you got to make sure that you don't get pressured too hard, because if you're not able to get it in time, I think it really does affect your game, because then you're not actually able to get as many creeps.
Yeah, but laning against the Phantom Assassin, if you have the stick, you're going to get good regen from the constant dagger spam anyway. So Beastmaster, you know, should be fine. Hope they get access at level 1. Just put some pressure on the lane and then look towards that ball max into the helm.
As now attempted bounty rune claim, it will be 2/2 bounty runes, but no chance of taking a little bit of damage there from the Nature's Grasp.
Yeah, just very, very chilled out rune grabbing here.
But like the DK though is positioned too, because I don't think Puck's really going to have a very a good chance of killing this mid laner.
I mean, this mid lane matchup is so boring. Like, Puck against DK, I'm going to put it out there. They both just farm. Everyone chills. Everyone hits some crits.
उन लोगों ने वो नहीं किया है, समझ रहे हो? कुछ ऐसा ठंडा अपडेट करके नहीं डाला उसने, I think so.
I think the real action this lane,
इसलिए ऐसा हुआ.
particularly, is probably going to be the top lane. You can see the tag team at level 1 from the Tusk, allowing them to put some damage in.
I mean, I think it's just Birmingham that doesn't like Dragon Knight either, because I don't know if you remember the ESL in Birmingham. Every time Dragon Knight was picked up, it was like, boo.
No, I remember. I was booing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. You were one of the ones booing. Okay. But meanwhile, Xavier already being punished here by the Dispose, and may fall here. Could it be potentially first blood? Yes, it will.
Done.
Evil Ash going to claim the life there of Xavier. First blood for India, and potentially another kill here. As Fury doesn't have evasion because level 1 power shot, but will TP away. Is it enough? Yes, it will.
I mean, that's great that he TP's away, but he's TP'd to the tier 1 tower. So, like, there's no regen on the Wind Ranger. There's no salve, you know?
Yeah.
So Fury's just going to have to tank.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! ये देखना.
Yeah. So, like,
एक मिनट
there's no
देखना.
regen on the Wind Ranger. There's no salve, you know?
Yeah.
So Fury's just going to have to tank. Yeah.
And the Phantom Blink.
Fury.
Oh dear, and that's no TP either, so going to have to do the walk of shame now to the tier 1 tower, and it's going to be
Seriously,
Xavier on his own.
There's so many Dota terms that I've never really thought about need explaining before. Like walk of shame down to the bot lane, you know?
That's another one, actually.
Yeah.
So basically,
Walk of shame
is pretty much, you saw that Wind Ranger did indeed use the TP there. So basically she can't get back to lane fast enough, so she is really going to miss out on experience here, which is slightly going to have an effect upon the laning stage and possibly the game as well. And it also leaves Xavier on his own now, so no backup here, but backup will finally arrive, and as you can see, Xavier's taken quite a beating.
It's so problematic though, because we expected this bot lane to be really difficult for India. You know, they pick up these 2 kills, all of a sudden it's like, well, you know, we're having a great time down here. We're level 3 on the PA, the Wind Ranger's still level 1. There's nothing to worry about. I mean, Fury has to be really careful, and these boars are dying. The boars give such a huge amount of XP to the opposition team. You have to be really careful about not feeding them away.
And meanwhile, no chance. Just pushing away Juggernaut.
Razor खेल रहा है भाई.
Static link, it's something that you really don't like laning against.
Taunt कर रहा है उसको.
A melee hero and just chasing them upon the lane there with the static link. As you can see, stealing that damage, so then it's quite hard for Juggernaut to actually obtain a last hit.
Yeah, it's not easy. They do have the aggression from the tree coming through, though. If they can get a good leech seed into an H's grasp with the spin.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Blade Fury
And this is
committed
the
there, but the
problem, though.
snowball will stop some of that Blade Fury from coming out, and Tusk will be fine.
Yeah, and with the wave coming towards the Radiant side.
Meanwhile, this
Gaya.
goes onto Xavier once again. As
Gaya,
the
Gaya,
Magic's
Gaya.
being utilised there. And it looks like it's going to be another kill for India once again on this bottom lane.
Oh.
Going to try and get the ball. You can see they're chasing it down for the XP.
Yeah, as now Evil Ash will...
अरे वो अपना वो क्यों नहीं use कर रहा है?
And I think Fury actually put a point into Shackle Shot as well, if I'm correct.
Right, okay. I mean, this lane's, now that the Beastmaster has the Helm of the Iron Will, it's not going to be awful for them. I feel like the Beastmaster probably shouldn't die anymore, just because of that big armor upgrade.
But they're going to go right upon him once again. As where's the Dispose? There it is. Oh, this will be so bad if he dies here now. Can he get underneath the tower in time? Where's the dagger? Will be able to heal up and just survive once again.
But he has no regen, you know? Okay, so the Wind Ranger's going to salve up the Beastmaster here. So half effectiveness, you know, that's a recent thing for a lot of the Dota players, but...
Oh, the self-cancelled as well with the dagger.
It's just, everything's going wrong in this bot lane that could possibly go wrong, it feels like.
Calm down, India. It's 4 minutes in.
Oh, where did the Ryzen courier die? It doesn't even say what killed it. It's just neutrals, I think.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
That might have been a unfortunate one. Okay.
Where did the Razor's courier die? It doesn't even say what killed it.
It's in.
Oh, wrong in this bot lane that could possibly go wrong, it feels like.
Calm down, India.
It doesn't even say what killed it. It's just neutrals, I think.
That does happen from time to time. If you do aggro neutrals, there is I don't even know how it works, but I know there is a possibility of neutrals just slamming your courier.
Yeah, it can
will
happen.
fast them.
I mean, this laning stage, like the Ryzen has 13 denies up in top lane as well. This laning stage for India across the board is going really well here. Obviously, mid lane for New Zealand is not too bad. Or their top lane, they're going on the tree.
Yeah, tree.
Oh my god.
Heavily here by the snowball and the tag team and the plasma field, along with that static link. Also, they'll find another kill on the top lane. India will. They're 4-0 right now, almost getting a kill a minute, Mo.
Yeah, this is crazy. And the thing, like the
Take it, guys.
pushing into the radiant side on top lane, right? So the jug has to go to the jungle because the jug doesn't feel safe going.
HB खेल है ना यहाँ पे मिनी मैप में मूव होते चला जा रहा है पॉज गेम क्यों फिर पॉज क्या यार इतना पॉजेस है तुम्हारे
Juggernaut is talked about last game. Magic needs space to get these items online to be able to become this huge carry that we talk about with Juggernaut.
Yeah, Madness is bullying the Juggernaut right now. Where can Juggernaut fall?
Good question. I don't think Juggernaut wants to come bot lane either.
No, not bot lane. Actually, to be honest though, it did look bottom. It looks like New Zealand are having a lot less of a rough time now, as they are the ones now pressuring the bottom. Oh, meanwhile, as soon as I say that, Dagger committed, but the Helm of Iron Will, as you can see there, the dagger doesn't provide that much damage anymore, with thanks to getting the armor and the regeneration there from the Helm of Iron Will, which Beastmaster has finally been able to pick up.
I'm not sure about the Wind Ranger skill build though. I mean, a second point shackle shot is.
There's the rebound. Where's the dispose? There it is, along with the Phantom Strike as well. Will attempt to TP out. Will it be enough? Yes, it will. We'll just be able to get out, but not able to get further experience again. And would you say that's a walk of shame as well?
I mean, kind of, but at the same time, like this PA is just having a free lane.
Yeah.
You know, and Fury doesn't have a point in win run here, and I think they're testing. They're going to realize very quickly that Fury doesn't. So, and we're going to be in big trouble here. They do have dispose at the ready.
Oh. Yes,
there you go.
They found themselves another kill in this bottom lane as well, because Xavier went back and they found the kill onto Fury. Marcy really.
ये जिन लोग फ्री फार्म दे रहे हैं ना ये बॉटम लेन में यहाँ पे इससे क्या होने वाला है कि लेट गेम में उन लोग सब हार जाएंगे, लाइक यू नो दे विल स्केल अप हो जाएगा जल्दी जल्दी इंडिया एंड देन वी कैन ओवरपावर द ओपोनेंट.
And I think the ability to reposition other heroes is always such a wild thing in Dota, right? Like we used to see it when Bat was really strong before, and it's still pretty good now, you know, with Lasso and everything. So
yeah,
they're going to start pushing in the top lane here on Radiant side. I'm looking to get the tier 1, but the tree's just sitting here trying to keep the tower alive as long as possible. And in bot lane, they're still brawling away here.
Oh my gosh, they're going to go on to Beastmaster once again. Meanwhile, there's some action even happening on the top lane. Blade Fury has been committed, but the physical damage is too much for the Juggernaut to handle, and will just be locked in place with thanks to the Ice Shards, potentially a second kill here.
And Beastmaster as well.
No chance going to be able to get himself a double kill, but meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Xavier is going to fall once again by the hands of the Phantom Assassin. It's a killing spree for her indeed. As now they attempt to jump onto Fury here also. Will be able to use the evasion there. The dispose comes out, and it's going to be a double kill for the Phantom Assassin. Meanwhile, on the top lane, though, there was a rotation from Tom on the DK. Does find the kill onto No Chance. But at least New Zealand do get themselves something out of that.
I mean, they get their first kill. They get themselves on the board, which is great. But these side lanes have just completely collapsed here. I mean, you would have thought, you know, with the Beastmaster Wind Ranger, if they hadn't had such a bad start to the lane, it would have been okay. But with those early kills coming in, the PA's really pushed the advantage with the Marcy. And Magic's kind of just been in the jungle this whole time.
Oh, it's still not got phase boots as of yet. We'll be able to get
that.
It's a tricky game for Magic right now.
2 points in the living armor on the tree, so going to try and keep this top tower alive as long as possible here, and potentially the mid lane as well. With this DD on the puck, this tower's going to go down really quickly if they don't bring some heroes over. And we talked about this before, the New Zealand team not doing great defending their mid tier 1 in the early stages of the game.
Well, meanwhile, there is some chase pursuing as Juggernaut falling very low, and it may... Oh, that's very close as Fury comes in to the rescue with the shackle shot. Can they clean up this Tusk, though?
They have the
Madness actually getting body blocked there by Fury. There's the power shot as well, but now Puck rotating in there with the Rift and the double damage. Will this be enough to take down Fury? There's the Dream Core going to be committed. Evil Ash rotating around. They do find the kill there to Tusk, but nonetheless, will Rin Ranger survive? Able to dodge there the Illusory Orb, but nonetheless, the Dispose is there along with the rebound as well, and look at them go. They are fast.
They are very fast. I mean, that's rebound though, isn't it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is, I mean, when they're trying to gank around the map, New Zealand are effectively down 2 heroes, right? Because the tree's sitting top lane, And India know that the tree's sitting here because the tree's going to keep the tower alive.
Xavier going to be initiated on here by HBK, but in return, the shackle shot is there. Another rotation coming out here from Tree. There's a Primal Roar going to connect down to the Phantom Assassin, but where's the follow-up damage? They don't have it. Is PA going to be able to blink away there with thanks to the Phantom Strike and Juggernaut coming forward here with the Blade Fury. There's now DK even rotating it as well. They definitely want the kill to the Phantom Assassin, but a second blink once again, but the shackle comes out there with thanks to Fury, but the snowball save coming out from Tusk will stop that power shot from having any effect, but now the Omni Slash will be committed. They've found the kill onto the Phantom Assassin and potentially found the kill onto the Tusk there as well, so New Zealand will at least get something out of this. They rotate all 5, they find themselves 2 kills, and potentially find themselves a bottom tier 1 tower as well.
Yeah, fantastic play, and that's exactly what you need to get yourself back in the game, right? You're going to lose your top tier 1 yourself, which is absolutely fine, because you're taking the tower yourself and finding the extra 2 kills on top of that. So, yeah, really well played. They understand they need to bring the numbers advantage here. And even though the side lanes haven't gone very well, this DK is top of net worth now. It's 10 minutes into the game, so this Dragon Knight going to be the hero that they need to look for in New Zealand to make things happen. Get that blink online, start finding some kills.
And this is a very different draft from what we saw in Game 1 as well, as we know that Magic was secluded to the jungle, not able to have any effect, but with thanks to Juggernaut being somewhat of a carry that can have an early effect, especially with that Blade Fury, they are able to rotate S5 and it works out for them.
I mean, that's the power of the Juggernaut, though, right? You want to be playing early tempo aggression with the spin, with the healing ward. You know, you are a hero that can do a lot of damage, like you say. So, especially in tandem with the Beastmaster.
अभी देखते हैं क्या होता है, guys.
Yeah. As now we get a replay here as we see all of New Zealand just pressure up and group up as 5, and as you saw, they were indeed able to kill that Phantom Assassin and the Tusk. So
ये तो मरना ही था भाई उधर में.
Really well played. I mean, there's a positioning up here in the top lane now. Both teams kind of know each other's here, but the Razor's just taking away some jungle farm away from New Zealand's side of the map. And again, it's the same thing from last game. They're stealing their kind of area. They're taking over their territory.
Tom's got to be careful here. He's very close to a Blink Dagger. Does not want that delayed. The faster he gets this, the potential chance that they'll be able to find themselves a kill. Anyway, Dragon Form, Dragon Tail coming out there, but there's the disposal. A lovely overgrowth there, connecting onto 2, and they will find a kill indeed onto No Chance. New Zealand rotating together again, staying as a group. They find themselves another pick-off. Yeah. As maybe perhaps they want to go for more. Never mind. Tusk too fast, but meanwhile, Abhi was able to get a kill by diving the tier 1 tower bottom and getting the silence there, I think, with the Rift and using the Dream Coil.
Amazing. I love it whenever the crowd cheers when there's a technical pause. That's.
I gotta say though, look at the mana right now. I mean, Fury's TPing in. I don't know if any other heroes on the side of us, New Zealand. That was very close. I don't think anyone on the side of New Zealand does have any TPs right now because Puck doesn't have any mana to Illusory Orb away. Does she? Does Puck have a TP? No?
I think the Puck's using
TP. Oh wait,
TP,
Puck's
right?
using TP. Okay, never mind.
So yeah, the Puck will be fine.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, this is a great kill for New Zealand dropping to the Razor in the top half of the map, right? Stops the Razor, you know, taking away their jungle and their farm and everything, which is fine. But again, at the same time, like, they have to bring so many heroes to do it. So while they're killing the Razor, the PA's farming in the top side of the map, the Puck's farming the bottom side of the map. Everything's a trade, you know?
Yeah.
If you're killing the Razor, that's great, but if the other heroes are farming at the same time, you need to think what's the most useful you know, use of my time, basically. That's very well said. I know.
Yeah. How long's the TP for Wind Ranger? Because
2 seconds.
And Puck's is 2.9.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, so maybe just be able to get in time for a...
Are you saying that was a puppy pause?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe able to get in then on time for a cheeky shackle shot.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, the thing is, though, like, who's going to follow up? That's the problem here, right? There is Arcane Ring available on the Puck as well, so going to have another orb available. I think if they are going to kill the Puck, it's going to be a very difficult one.
Bet you during this pause, Fury is warming up his fingers, ready to commit the shackle shot.
He's got the notebook out from under the table, like doing the maths, trying to work out if he can get the kill here onto the Puck.
Fast as humanly possible. Like, even flexing the Arcana as well, the Observers.
Do it, guys.
So hopefully, yeah, we should be back underway here.
Oh, even Fury initiates the go.
Are they going to get the kill on the Puck? Go.
No.
Right. Oh, the Puck cancels.
Cancelled the TP. Okay. Oh. Power shot does connect. Illusory Orb, enough mana.
Shackle
shot, yeah. Shackle shot attempt there, but no further mana on the puck. And meanwhile, Xavier was able to get a kill on the mid lane, so there is action happening. But meanwhile, will be able to refill the bottle now and might actually turn this around because a Witchblade has been obtained. We'll have to use the win run. Will Fury be able to get away?
There's an orb
up in 10
mana.
Tom's hiding in the trees. Wait, Dragon Tail potentially. Oh, dodges it with Phase Shift.
Oh, and here comes the Marcy.
Yeah, they're going to try and turn this around. India are indeed there as the rebound is there. And the dispose, is this enough to take down the DK, the static link, dealing a lot of damage there to the DK, the plasma
Oh
field
my
as well.
god.
It will be enough, double kill, they find Fury there with the plasma field as well.
They want more here though,
They want more. They're going for the Treant Protector.
Or
As
Snowball.
The Snowball is there, will it connect? Never mind, because Marcy just jumping in there with the rebound and the dispose is going to be a triple kill there for no chance.
Yeah, and if you click on the Razor, you can see this early drums pickup for him. This constant aggression that they're looking for from the drums pickup is going to enable that so much. Feels a little bit like last game. It's 12 minutes in,
And I think
13 minutes now. It's a 5k net worth lead.
All right, so interestingly, we're going to be getting Lotus Orb.
Off Overgrowth, it's going to get.
Where the two supports on India.
Is indicative of how much farm they have.
फिर pause. भाई कितना pause भाई?
Assassin's bar is so much higher. These games.
And speaking of gold, she's about 2/3 away from potential damage, though. To 4 is quite a long duration to give New Zealand the time to burst down into the Phantomus.
But that's the thing. They have the lockdown from all their spells with, you know, the Raw, the Shackle, the DK, Overgrowth, all of that, which is fantastic. But where's the damage? You know, if you Raw somebody, you want the instant burst damage to come through. They have like Spin, which is good, and they have Power Shot. There's like Breathe Fire. But it's going to get to the point in the game where the Phantom Assassin has BKB. And also like another item, like a Scardi or something. When the stats come online and it starts to get really tanky, you know, especially if the Phantom Assassin gets like a Satanic or something, right? I mean, she's just going to turn, and she's going to find those kills, and you have to be so careful. And there is a blink on the Wind Ranger now, though, as well, which is probably worth pointing out.
I think that's really important as well because, as we spoke about, the fact that we do indeed have ourselves Primal Roar, we have ourselves Dragon Tail as well. That is all being initiated on the puck right now. So if those were all down and placed upon Phantom Assassin when she comes into the fights, what have you got to control the puck? But now we've got ourselves a Blink Dagger onto Fury now, who's going to be able to hopefully get into position to use Shackle Shot.
And here we go again.
As initiated, go, go, go. As we'll be back with the game now.
Very shortly.
Very shortly. As there we go. It's on pause. We're back in.
So it's kind of reset, and this is the thing when you have a pause in Dota, right? You kind of everybody has to get back in the mindset that they were originally in, and there is going to be a fight here by the looks of it.
There is indeed. Dragon Tail committed there onto the puck. Will this be enough?
Good Snowball.
Snowball save there from the Tusk. As now the Phase Shift there and the Illusory Orb jolt away. Omni Slash is really heavily being used here upon the Marcy. Will this be enough to take her down? Is it enough damage? No, because all the damage has been drained. Meanwhile, though, Dragon Tail committed there onto the Razor, as they will find a kill here onto New Zealand.
I mean, but again, it's a great kill. They find the Razor, but they have to bring 5 heroes for it. And the gold net worth actually increases towards India, because the Phantom Assassin just disappears down to the bot lane, carries on farming.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying, it's all a trade. So it's great you get this kill, but you're committing so much time and resources for it.
I mean, we're going to get PA very soon, doubling the net worth of the Juggernaut, if we have a look at the net worth graph.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
It really. What items does Juggernaut have right now? Maelstrom, Yasha. Okay.
जो लोग भी stream पे हो guys, like करते रहना, okay? Like करते रहना please. अभी इसके बाद सीधा हम लोग वो थोड़ा खेलेंगे, okay?
Yeah.
You want to be able to try and get away from that Razor. I think one of the stuns or like the lockdown abilities on New Zealand need to be saved for when that link comes out. They need to stop that Razor getting damaged because the Razor has innately built quite defensively with the Lotus Orb and the drums. So if you can stop the damage coming out from the link, that hero doesn't really offer like a huge amount of threat.
As this Aegis still has around about 2 minutes on it, so still able to farm up with ease, Magic is, but meanwhile, Primal Roar has been committed here onto the Razor, but where's the follow-up damage and Overgrowth there onto 2? Look at this Dinosaur go! Look at the damage! They take that. Oh, the shackle shot from Fury with that blink dagger. They find 2 again on New Zealand.
Yeah, really well played. I mean, they're finding so many good openings.
They're just punishing them. You see the India trying to replicate what they did in game 1 by invading into the jungle. New Zealand, no, takes them out.
I see they're learning.
They're learning. They're adapting and overcoming.
So PA, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's actually not going BKB, which I honestly think is okay.
Okay.
Like, they have the Lotus Orb to dispel from the Razor as well. But this is what I'm saying.
Meanwhile, a blink and a dream coil there, connecting onto 2. Can they sustain New Zealand? Oh, they're actually going to turn it around with the shackle shot, but the snowball save. It does indeed come out. Do they have themselves enough damage to still obtain the kill? Puck, where's the puck? The phase shift has been committed there, still alive, will fall. They find themselves 2 again on New Zealand. They're really pulling this back right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're just grouping up as 5 and running around and finding these opportunities. Again, they're not killing the PA, but they are finding so many kills.
I still definitely think that this the switch around from the BKB, Satanic
shackle?
Shackle.
Oh, can't quite find the PA there. They did have the ward which saw the PA farming.
Okay. Oh, meanwhile, they might actually go onto Razor here and
They're
dive
falling.
to 2. As there it is. There's the Dragon Tail once again. Do they have themselves enough damage to take down the Razor? Yes, they do. New Zealand coming back now with the momentum, just gaining more and more kills.
I feel like they've had so many kills in a row now since India have been able to pick one up for themselves. It's just pick off after pick off, like India are kind of running in 1 by 1 almost.
What's the graph looking like right now, Observer? I'm interested to see the graph. It's starting to become a little bit like a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's looking really good for New Zealand. And all of a sudden, the net worth leads down to 1,000 gold. I mean, it's great that the PA's farming and splitting the map and everything, but the PA needs to be joining fights at some point in the game, right? The question is, when's that going to be?
I mean, you can see the difference in the draft right now between 2 teams. Like, the only person I think that they can rely on right now in regards to initiation is Phantom Assassin, but it's not that much of initiation. And then, of course, they did have the Dream Coil there, but New Zealand were able to live through that. But what do they have on New Zealand? They have the Shackle Shot,
Keep
they have
pushing.
the Dragon Tail, they have the Overgrowth there to further lock them in. And they have the Primal Roar as well. I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, I am worried that India are itemizing really defensively, though. Like, this puck has Blink and Lincolns queued up next. So the Blink already there. Obviously, the Razor has Lotus Orb, like we've talked about already, going BKB next. The damage is going to be so all-in on this PA.
Oh, and the Manta Style picked up there on Juggernaut now, so going to be able to dispel any silence that comes ahead of him. So he will be able to ultimately use his Blade Fury now, which he was having troubles with before.
Yeah, Magic going to be very happy to pick that one up. Seems like New Zealand have kind of taken their foot off the gas a little bit here over the last couple of minutes. Quite happy to get back to their jungle and start farming.
Yeah.
Maybe looking around to their next, kind of level of items.
They may be looking for something here. Marcy hiding within the trees, but I think
Nice.
the Overgrowth there will cancel the TP. As where is...
There is a...
Oh,
I was going to say, there is a rebound.
Look at that rebound. Out of the trees. Is this going to be enough, though? As the power shot, it will miss. Evil Ash will maybe fall. Yes. By the hands of Magic there, and that will really benefit her, as now she's going to be able to obtain around about 400 gold almost for that kill. And BKB now on the Dragon Knight.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, I really...
PA will kill everyone.
To scale a little bit more, though.
They've got Blink Dagger on Trio Protector as well. That's 4 types of initiations that they have now on New Zealand.
I mean, they have a Blink on...
This just relieves the pressure so much.
Just the Beastmaster and Jug that don't have one, and the Jug has one queued up.
Oh
So they're going to have 4 Blink Daggers.
Does Jug really... I don't know if Jug really needs a Blink Dagger here, does he?
I mean, the thing is, though, if your other cores, like your Beastmaster and your DK, are blinking ahead of you to get the initiation in, if you can instantly blink yourself and start spinning, or Omni Slash, or anything along those lines, you need the follow-up.
Oh, they've just walked past some illusions, but they may see the couriers.
I love that moment of panic where you're like, oh my god, is it an illusion, is it not?
Yeah, because they saw like 2 pucks.
Yeah, and obviously with the smoke, they would have known that it was an illusion.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't pop the smoke.
And
Doesn't break.
All right, they're committing something here. New Zealand are. They're actually starting to up the pressure.
I think they should, they need to try and keep going and force some rotations back here from the Radiant.
Okay, we got ourselves an early Roshan spawning here. It's going to be open around about 20 seconds, and the Hawk's there, but it's going to expire before they even see. Oh.
Look at the Beastmaster, though, in the bot lane, pushing in with these creeps. This is exactly what they need to do.
Oh my gosh.
They need the Radiant heroes to force themselves back.
Okay.
And the tower's down to half HP.
And they've done that. Phantom Assassin rotating in there and decimating the dinosaur. Yeah, the Thunderhide.
Wow.
Creep. If it had been a hero, the PA would have been like, oh, I still can't join fights. But because it was a creep, yeah, more than happy to, you know, get that gold.
Okay, so Phantom Assassin, we don't see this very often, but Phantom Assassin opting to go a Agnus here.
Scepter.
Yeah, I think this is okay. Like the blur value of this game is really good with the dispel and things.
Yeah.
So.
अब घुस रहा है fight में.
You know, the cooldown reset effectively is really strong.
Okay, so this is something that New Zealand needs to be careful about because it's actually India who are going to be on the aggressive this time, going to try and find a kill there onto Magic, but Magic actually going to be able to get itself away. And India aren't able to get initiated. New Zealand are playing this really well right now. They are not letting them have any chance of an opportunity, but
the tag team, the PA.
They know with the Hawk. They know with the Hawk. Are they going to be able to get there in time? The smoke is up, but the Roshan is falling ever so fast. Can they get there in time? They have themselves the Blink Daggers. But the Puck going to try and cancel somewhat of the initiation here. Oh, look at the Gale! The Gale from Fury actually pushes them back on the able to get the Aegis. It actually goes into hands there. No chance, but they've lost the Phantom Assassin as well. That's 3 down on the side of India. The Aegis will bring back the Razor, but stunned in place there by the Centaur from Xavier. They'll find themselves more on the side of New Zealand. As it's only Puck who will escape with their life. And Blink's top.
Can I say the most amazing thing about that fight is that Tree got a triple kill. I don't think any Dota player's ever seen that before.
No, I don't think so. That was incredibly well played there. I've never seen a Gale like that.
What an amazing usage of spells, though. And that's the problem with the PA not going BKB, though, right? Like, these fights suddenly become so much more difficult. And with the pushing power of the DK, the Beastmaster aura here, they're going to be able to take at least 1 set of racks. I would think potentially 2 moving towards the bot lane as well.
They're going to commit the Glyph.
They're a little bit.
Meanwhile, though, Puck trying to cut the wave here, but the Gale bringing back the Puck. This could be a potential kill. Where's the Blink? Will be able to get it with that phase shift. Can they get themselves the shackle shot? As Puck slowly trying to run away, will face shift.
They just want to push the base,
though. Where's the shackle? Oh. The link is fit. However, they are hammering into the base. They still do have themselves creeps here on the side of New Zealand, trying to lay in into this melee racks, but they weren't able to get it in time. They do take themselves a tier 3 though, nonetheless.
I mean, that's so really well.
BKB घुसेगा अभी बैंड बजेगा.
Again, the shackle shot attempt there, but with thanks to Lincoln Sphere, it will not have an effect.
Yeah, with the arcade rune, that Puck's so elusive. If the Puck hadn't have tried to cut that wave, or if New Zealand hadn't tried to chase, I think they would have got the rack.
They want to go for something right now. India really want to go for something. They know their ultimates are down on the side of New Zealand. No chance is trying to scout out right now. But ultimately, New Zealand have got themselves back again. They get not giving them the chance.
They get back to their triangle. They get back to their high ground. It's their safety barrier.
It's their safe space.
Oh, I love this. There's an orchid being built on the DK. And this is what I was saying. They need the DK to scale into the later game. They need more damage.
Okay.
And I think that's exactly what the orchid does.
Oh, yeah, look at this replay here. Look at that Gale and the Overgrowth as well, just locking them in place. And, you know, PA not even able to utilize that Satanic that she picked up.
I mean, that's the power of the Blink Dagger, right? If you can all get into the pit at exactly the same time on all your heroes and combine your spell usage. Yeah, the team fight potential is really strong here for New Zealand. Honestly, I'm so impressed with how they've come back into this game. I mean, complete credit to them because it wasn't an easy thing to do.
No.
It almost felt like, you know, they were not down and out, but they were so far behind.
Yeah. I think India were really relying as well on the fact that Phantom Assassin will deal quite a bit of damage there, but ultimately, New Zealand have been able to survive and still
not even survive, like... It's much better than that.
Well, much better than that, even apply the pressure. So they're the aggressors now, but only at the right time. You see this, they're playing really safely right now. They're only taking the opportunity when they utmost know they're going to succeed.
It's shackled.
Oh. Yeah, they utilized the Gale there as well, the Force Wind. What is that ability called? Oh, meanwhile, BKB has been committed there. The Snowball will come on to the creeps. As now the Primal Roar, that'll be Tusk instantaneously dead. Meanwhile, Overgrowth has been committed there onto the Puck. Do they have themselves enough damage to stop the Blink Dagger? Yes, they do, but Dream Core coming out there onto Free. As now they try and hammer into the DK. That's going to be DK dead. There's now Magic coming forward also. As Phantom Assassin changing her target, going to...
How do they kill the PA?
But PA, where's the damage? Not going to be able to get it there. Another shackle shot coming out again. She's just been controlled.
And the Razor's
no chance. Oh, and another Gale coming out again from Fury, just pushing them back. Not able to apply that physical damage, but do they want to further pursue here, New Zealand? As
Fury's looking for this.
Fury's coming forward there, but the dagger there. Oh gosh, that damage there, but the invasion coming out again on the shackle shot. Yeah, New Zealand, they really got to be careful there, get themselves back.
And this is the problem I was talking about, though. You get the Blair evasion talent at level 20 on the PA, and all of a sudden you can't get through that evasion. They need to think of a way to deal with that. And this is exactly where the Orchid comes in from the Dragon Knight. Queues up the Bloodthorn. They want to be able to all commit onto the Phantom Assassin all at the same time and get through that evasion quickly.
Yeah. They really did a great job there on India, though. They focused down the right target there. They know that Dragon Knight was the I think they killed him before the BKB, right? I'm not too sure. I think they might have done. Mo's going to check that out in a bit. But yeah, they did that. I think so. I mean, the Observer highlighted it, but I don't know if his BKB came off cooldown just then whilst he was dead, but we're going to presume so. But yeah, they focused the right target there. They take down the DK.
I think the cool interaction in that fight, though, was the puck coil into the dispose from the Marcy.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, you chuck the hero out of the coil, snap the coil, and just,
That was really well played there from India.
Huge amounts of damage, huge amounts of control. And that's the combo they need to keep looking for. But this game, honestly, it's on a knife edge right now. It's so close.
Have we got an MKB on Magic right now? What's Magic going?
I think it's the Mjolnir that's come out, which is kind of like a pseudo MKB almost. If the Maelstrom and the proc ever hits, it counts as true sight.
So the Omni Slash now on Juggernaut is going to be a lot more powerful with the increased attack speed with obtaining the Mjolnir.
And between the Mjolnir and the Bloodthorn, they might. Well,
Fight होने वाला है.
Up here from New Zealand.
Look at the positioning from India.
I think they have themselves some vision with the Hawk. That's
BKB is up on PA.
Oh my goodness.
But I think Puck just took that out there with the illusory orb. And that, okay, so they see everyone is missing on the map there. India are going to get themselves back and group up. They're going to have a smoke of their own. And they're going to be the ones to try and initiate because they know that New Zealand has a smoke themselves and that's going to expire soon. But it might break here as now they attempt to go onto Fury here. There's a silence there from the Mindbreaker and the Dagger. They're going to try and attempt now to go for the Wind Ranger. But is this the right target to go for? As the Force Gale is there and Juggernaut going forward there with the Blade Fury, but nonetheless they will find the kill onto Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger going to buy back, but the Overgrowth there. They will find the kill onto Puck. Puck's going to actually try and buy
BKB
back.
up.
BKB committed now. Going to try and hammer through onto Xavier.
लगा. Nice. मार.
In some trouble as well. The damage is just
खत्म.
the Phantom Assassin
मार.
has themselves 3 kills. There's now the coil break there from EVO.
Nice man. Nice. मार इसे पकड़.
Great shackle onto the PA, but this
Come on, यार.
Oh my goodness, gets instantly back into the fight. And this is what I mean. The PA blinks into the middle of 4 heroes and doesn't die. I mean, if you can't punish the PA in that scenario, when are you going to be able to? The PA now level 25, so it gets the triple dagger as well. It's getting to raid boss at this point.
As now they hammer into the tier 2. As they're trying to heal it up here with the Treant armor heal. But they'll still be able to get that. Is this enough time for India to try and take themselves an objective? There's still the backdoor protection there. 30 seconds remaining for all 3 cores to come back. Apart from Beastmaster, he'll be back in 10. Still the backdoor protection is there, but the Living Armor now going to try and give the tower some sort of armor, but the Desolator damage, along with that attack speed there from Phantom Assassin just melting into this tower. They will find it, but 10 seconds up on the cores on the side of New Zealand. Can they get themselves the racks in time? As now
they're actually leaving before they get the rack.
Okay, so they want to play it safe here, India. They don't want to risk it and get the melee ropes.
The problem is, if they take a really bad fight there on India, then the Roche is going to hit minimum spawn time soon, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if you take a bad fight on the high ground, all of a sudden, New Zealand, they win the fight, they go into the Roche pit, they get the Aegis, and they're going to have a huge advantage. So I think the Roche fight is always the one you have to look out for. Show respect when you're going high ground.
Okay,
look towards the next fight.
That's an average timing there on the Roshan. I think is going to be up in around about 40 seconds. I think it's slightly early, right?
Yeah, it's pretty early, but nothing crazy.
So it's going to be back in around about 40 seconds. So we could see a Roshan fight determine the winner possibly of this game. As Observer giving us the replay. Now we can see what happens here with what you said, Phantom Assassin blinking within on top of.
Look at the Phantom Assassin's HP the whole fight. It just never drops.
Yeah. We see that just doesn't care even with that overgrowth usage. Oh, meanwhile they did attempt to go for a kill there onto Tusk. New Zealand did, but actually snowballed and blinked away.
Game Feels like both teams, you know, a little
Wow.
bit afraid here because they know if whoever wins the next fight is going to be in such a huge advantage here. And yeah, the Roshan, New Zealand are in.
Yeah, New Zealand no. The Roshan's up.
I mean, they see the
meanwhile,
PA.
India are on the other side of the map. They have no vision here. They are not aware that the Roshan is up. But
they're not going to get
feel
there in
something.
time.
Their spider senses are tingling, but their spider senses are indeed tingling a little bit too late as the Aegis now in the hands
and it's a
of New Zealand once
shard.
again. And they've got themselves a refresher shard and a cheese. And the Aegis. So this is a pretty powerful arsenal now that New Zealand indeed have acquired themselves from killing Roshan a third time, and now India have laid off on the aggression, as you can see, and starting to group up and play a lot more safe.
So the DKs are just under 1,000 gold away from the Bloodthorn, which I think is going to be a big moment in this game. To be able
Wow.
to PA, right?
Razor's going satanic.
What's up, Sid bhai? What a beautiful moment it was, and the OG game wins the race for India.
I was like, I don't think I've seen it. It's a bit of like
The
mix of,
OG
like,
and the OG game wins the race for India. Yes, speed sir. देखो आप मैं बोला ना Dota 2 ऐसे ही है भाई. Dota 2 को Steam मिलना चाहिए. आप ही बोलो. Viewers लोग Dota 2 नहीं देखते. क्या बोलो? Viewers से बहुत शिकायत इस चीज से. Oh, YouTube भी वैसा है ना, उनको वही दिखाता है जो देखने जाते हैं. Business है यार, business.
Listen, have you seen the Tusk Climbs?
I have not seen.
He has Wraith Pact Orchid.
Okay.
As well as the Blink. So he went for the Wraith Pact for a while ago just to help with these team fights and everything, which has obviously done huge amounts of work, especially keeping the PA alive even longer. But this Orchid now coming out looking to his own Bloodthorn as well. Going to be really strong here. I mean, if they can get to that point at least.
Does Phantom Assassin have a bash up?
She does, yeah.
She does have a bash up. I wondered that then, 'cause she did bash up a few creeps there with the dagger. So this is going to be a very nice item, particularly against Juggernaut, when the Blade Fury is utilised here. I mean, Magic doesn't have a lot of HP, as you can see here, only 2,100, but once level 25 talent hit, it'll be slightly tanky.
Exactly, I mean, that's the point you've got to look for. I mean, I think nearly all Jug players take the HP talent at level 25. Kind of makes that hero so much more beef.
Oh, meanwhile, though, Primal Roar has been committed onto the Tusk, an instantaneous kill there for New Zealand. They do find themselves a nice pickup, but meanwhile, it might be a kill here onto the Pork, going to try and jolt and phase shift away the overgrowth. It will be dodged there by the phase shift. Do they have themselves enough damage to take down the Pork? Will be able to jolt away once again. Dream Coil has been committed, however.
Arcane Rune Puck is a joke. Can we put that out there? Like,
yeah, it is pretty nuts there, especially when you get yourself a Octarine core. It's around about, I think, 5.6 seconds cooldown on Illusory Orb and Rift once you do get yourself the talents as well.
It's just unbelievable. Oh, and they get a relic on the Dire side. Okay, I wonder who will take that one, because I mean it's pretty good on, like, it's okay on a lot of their heroes, but not amazing on any of them.
Timeless relic.
Having the extra stun duration could be good on quite a lot of them.
As it's going to be Bloodform opting to go next on the Dragonite. So
I think ये अगर जीत जाता है इंडिया तो डिसाइडर हो जाता है वही है.
I know it's scary in the sense that one fight could decide the game. Now you want to make sure you have buyback. Yeah, and exactly, it instantly buys out on the DK for that Bloodthorn. And I think they have the ability to kill the PA now, which is massive.
I wonder what the buyback statuses are. Status? American? For the heroes. So yeah, Phantom Assassin here and Marcy buyback. But they've got themselves buybacks here on two of the cuts. Oh, meanwhile, Primal Roar onto the Razor. Is going to be enough damage? Shackle shot there as well. Juggernaut blinking in there with the blade. Oh my gosh, PA doing incredible amounts of damage. They have enough to try and potentially turn this around here. Oh, look at the evasion! PA is able to survive and come back up to full HP with thanks to that Satanic there. The Snowball will stun in place too. Where's the Bloodthorn? But they have themselves enough damage there onto the PA. PA is going to fall down for 100 seconds. But the Dream Core has been connected onto two Blade Fury there. Incredible amounts of damage being dealt to Marcy. And Marcy's going to fall. They find themselves free on the side of New Zealand, but in return, Abby on the Pork able to take out the Wind Ranger. And the Tree End Protector did die there, but the buyback was committed.
I felt like New Zealand were like, where's our DK? Where's our DK? We need the Bloodthorn for 10 seconds there at the start of the fight. And as soon as the DK turns up, that PA just dies instantly. There's no Lotus available to help her. And a huge kill on the PA. I know the net worth lead is towards India at the moment, but this really feels like the first time in the game for me that New Zealand are going to feel like they're in a close lead.
Oh my gosh, I don't think you can get closer than that, everyone. 50% win probability for both teams right now.
For both?
50-50. It's really even right now. I mean, this is as even as we'll get it. And MKB now picked up on Juggernaut as well. So now
the racks,
going to be able to hammer through onto Phantom Assassin. And it doesn't look like India want to commit buybacks here for the racks. They're going to get able to get themselves one set of racks. And Magic, along with Tom as well, rotating in.
They're going to get 2 sets.
But meanwhile, some ratting is ongoing. They've only got themselves the range racks. I mean, middle racks, it's okay. But, I mean, they got themselves the side lane racks as well on the side of New Zealand. It's a 2-for-1, you know, a worthy trade there. They're only able to get themselves the range racks on India, even with that little rat. So, you know, it still works out for New Zealand, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing, though, for India, right? Like getting that range racks when you're going to be losing your buildings anyway. If you can get anything yourself, then it's an okay trade for them.
And, oh, my gosh. Assault Cuirass now has been picked up here on the Beastmaster. If only he could give his teammates even more attack speed with
I think अब आ गया ना Roshan. Yeah.
So we're almost at the well, we're not almost at the level 25 talent on Beastmaster.
You said it right.
It'd be interesting to see
सबका बस का बात नहीं है Dota. It's purely skill-based game, not luck-based game. Like PUBG and other battle royale games. मैं बोल रहा ना भाई. It's a completely skill. It takes a lot of toll on your brain, man. So much it's on your line, you know, so much to Speedster. Right after this, I'm going to play Dota as well. Okay, letting you know that. You should see. देख रहे हो कितना दिमाग लगा हुआ है ये पक को खेलने के लिए. हाई कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी हीरो है. Huge, man. It's huge. People who play, they deserve that respect, man. कि भाई हाँ Dota खेल रहे हैं भाई. इतने सारे इन लोग डिवॉर्डिंग क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं हमें नहीं आ रहा हमको.
The creeps are pushing into the radiant base.
And you see the work that New Zealand has done here. So because they took themselves the racks here, it actually upgrades the lane creeps to make them stronger than the opposing side if they haven't taken out the lane of barracks. So as you can see,
196 का क्या डैमेज है भाई.
Mid lane?
Meanwhile on the mid lane they have been able to deal quite a bit of damage here to the Razor, as now Evil Ash is on the midst of everyone within New Zealand, as now the Omni Flash just comes out just in time.
Oh, the snowball
save!
Save कर दिया भाई उसको.
Comes out in return, but it's not going to be enough.
गया.
Lose 2, potentially 3. Oh no, they turn it around. The Phantom Assassin and the Razor taken out. Evil Ash as well will fall as the Puck now going to try and jolt away. Shackle Shot is attempted, but there's nothing to leash on. Puck is going to try and blink away now, or blink up beyond the high ground there. New Zealand, what looked to be a troubling fight, actually turn it around and kill the Phantom Assassin in time with all their nuke damage.
Yeah, I mean, India went so hard to kill the Juggernaut there, but it meant they didn't have anything left in the tank. And as soon as the DK starts hitting with the Bloodthorn and everything as well, this PA, like we were saying, does die. They have so much attack speed with the Beastmaster aura as well, and they're going to have to buy back on India here. They can't give up the third lane of racks.
Yeah, that was the problem as well, because they were focusing the Juggernaut heavily there.
This PA needs to buy back right now. They're losing the building.
Buy back on Razor, buy back on Marcy as well, buy back on PA. They all want to try and focus this Dragon.
अब मारेगा उसको.
He's in some trouble. There's no
मारेगा अब मारेगा.
He will fall by the hands of India.
Buy back होकर आ जाएगा और क्या.
Meanwhile,
What मार?
Beastmaster in some trouble here also. There will be a TP successful out of there by
Done.
New Zealand, and they'll find themselves the Beastmaster also. They do have themselves buybacks though on 2 of these cores, so they can still defend. But really, look at the creeps again, pushing into this tier 4 tower, and
Puck will manage it out.
Back and deal with these menace of creeps.
Why does Puck have another arcane rune? Where do they keep coming
How many
from?
is that? Is that like 5?
That's the thing. They need to try and get the buybacks here though on India. They need to get the Beastmaster and the DK buyback here. And you have to feel like with everybody's buyback being used, this is the kind of game-deciding fight here.
Have themselves the backdoor protection right now. That's going to expire because the creeps are close. There's the 4 scale being utilised there by Fury. We've seen a lot of that there. Got to be careful though. Nice shackle.
End कर देगा उसका.
Are they going to buy back here? They got themselves Triam protected. Up right now.
Interesting. So they're still not buying back here. Might be willing to give up 2 sets of racks, but with the living armor, it's not as easy for India to push.
Yeah. Okay. Buyback committed there onto the Dragon Knight. And with that, India are going to respect that. Maybe perhaps. Oh no, they're still lingering around. They're at they want to go. They call it. They still want to try and hammer in, but it's only
the shackle
happy on Puck right now, trying to lane into the objectives. No, never mind. India all come back. Beastmaster back up in 20. There's the force gale once again, stopping them from hitting the objectives. As you can see, very annoying here. Along with the fireball also, and the living armor healing that melee racks up slowly. So
this is so annoying for India.
It's very, very annoying there indeed. And really
RS ले रहा है बस.
high ground defense there. The gale force.
Yeah.
What did I call that? What's the call it, Rob? But now they're going to head themselves into the Roshan. India are right now.
बहुत high.
They've taken
Oh
out
my
Roshan incredibly
God.
quickly now. At least they pit themselves up in Aegis. The momentum, I definitely think, has turned around now in the side of...
It's the fourth
India.
Roche.
Yeah, it's the fourth Roche and
On a
double
DD.
damage. Oh my gosh. Okay. New Zealand definitely need to play this safely right now. They need to stay in their base. They are not
पा गया तो खत्म कर देगा HBK.
to leave their base.
The only buybacks in the game right now.
एक
are the
hit
Beastmaster
जो है
and
वो
Ranger. So they need to be the heroes that go in first and kind of bait their deaths almost.
Oh, look at the creeps bottom again. Look at that army. Puck's going to have to rotate there.
he will just manage it out, bro.
Big creep wave and Boots of Travel.
Boots of Travel है.
Nonetheless, New
Oh, so
Zealand.
did they give the puck the Aghanims upgrade?
Looks like they did. So that is the. It's not the
Axe Blessing.
Yeah. So it's the Rift increase range.
Yes.
अरे भाई
Radius, the knockback
पूछना चाहिए
effect,
था
and
अभी.
it reveals invis, which is like it's okay, but nobody really builds this item on this hero unless they're given it from the Roche.
Yeah.
It's not really worth it most of the time, unless you get to those ultra late game situations.
Of course, they swapped around the abilities, didn't they? So level 25 now, it can be used against spell immune heroes.
अरे देख लिया उसको.
Now the Aghanims.
Oh,
meanwhile though, Juggernaut going to try and
the
TP
coil,
away.
though.
The coil break. The coil.
Jug has no buyback.
He has no buyback. This could be trouble as he's found here, and it will
Done.
be a kill. Oh dear. New Zealand down for 2 minutes on their carry. This is not good. Can they do the impossible and defend against Aegis and
खत्म
Cheese
खत्म
from India?
I mean, this is.
खत्म guys.
And this is the problem when it gets these late game situations.
खत्म.
One mistake.
AGs है उसके
all of a
पास में.
sudden The game's just. It feels so hard for New Zealand to now.
एंड करेगा उन लोग. BKB ऐप है उसको जाना चाहिए. चलो guys आगे बढ़ो यार.
Okay.
उसका अल्ट आने वाला है. रोर आने वाला है. प्राइमल रोर आने वाला है.
Racks, maybe perhaps, are they going to play this safe? I think they've got plenty of time to get themselves mega creeps here. Maybe perhaps they are indeed going to play it safe. But of course, we do have ourselves still the high ground defense here from New Zealand. And look at it, the force gale once again, stopping them from obtaining the objectives, along with the fireball there also. But HBK doesn't have a care in the world. Going to hammer into those melee racks there. And able to take it out. Now they have one more set
चलो.
of racks remaining. They'll head themselves around.
बहुत बढ़िया guys.
I'm really surprised they didn't try and go for the end there.
Mega हो जाएगा.
Megas.
Are they potentially? I think they might just let them get it and defend mega creeps. I think that might be the go-to here for New Zealand.
I mean, I understand it's hard with living armor, but even so, can they get the puck
Meanwhile,
here?
though, Puck being caught here by the overgrowth, but they don't have themselves any damage or vision, I don't think, as Puck will be able to get out. Oh no, that wasn't overgrowth. That was the hit. That was the hit from the shard.
उसके पीछे आएगा.
Still have overgrowth. Shackle shot commits there onto 2. They're still defending this. Juggernaut back in 30 seconds. Satanic will be utilized there to dispel the Bloodthorn and heal back up. As now Abheat coming forward there with the rift.
They need the megas.
Will try and deal some damage. They're going to attempt to get the megas. Juggernaut back up in 15 seconds. They're going to be able to get the melee racks, and the range racks are indeed going to fall. Meanwhile, they're in some trouble, going to try and commit the BKB there, but the Dream Call has
Mega
been
creep.
broken. Are they going to attempt to go further onto DK as Juggernaut's back in around about 3 seconds?
इंडिया ने मेगा क्रिप कर दिया guys.
Creeps, though, on the side of India, and an overgrowth! It will cancel the TP. Where's the follow-up damage? Do they have it? Maybe potentially in trouble here in New Zealand as they come for the BKB is there. Onto the Phantom Assassin, the silence. Effective 2 there. Juggernaut, it may be tight. It's dead. Juggernaut's down for 100 seconds. Was not able to utilize the Omni Slash there. Is now it looks like India are just going to go clean up clue right now on the rest of New Zealand. They find themselves another kill, but that's a buyback there from the Beastmaster. As now they hammer into the tier 4 objectives. Juggernaut, no
अभी भी उसका AGs available है.
because it's on cooldown. As meanwhile, what can New Zealand do? Is they just take out Fury there.
This puck is causing so much chaos in the backlines at the same time.
And what can they do? There's not much they can do. Dragon form on cooldown as well, but they do get themselves to stun there onto Puck. Puck potentially going to fall, able to use phase shift and blink away.
The living armor's so annoying.
The backdoor protection, it's there. It stopped them from obtaining the tier 4s. They need to push this through with the creeps there. But now, DK blinking forward there with the Elder form. Does
Again, Titanic up. And they're hitting. Come on, man. Put a goddamn BKB and pull it up. Nice. Come on, buddy. Kya baat hai? Jumped and done abhi. Well done, man. GG, man. India won the game.
And it's going to be
Kya baat hai, guys.
India that win this game too, and they are going to claim themselves
Whoa.
a bronze medal.
Bronze medal, man. Bronze medal.
At 51 minutes.
Bronze. सब खुश है भाई. पीछे देखो ना, ये पाजी भी खुश है. ओ भाई. Look at Suji. Guys, look at Suji. He is ESFI, you know, ESFI का वाइस प्रेसिडेंट उसी है. बहुत बड़ी बात की है, मालूम है. The awesome ninja. ये लोकेश सूजी है, guys. लोकेश सूजी. क्या जीता है भाई. ESFI का डायरेक्टर and
on either side of the team.
Wow.
India who were able to claim themselves that Roshan there. It was decided Roshan able to get the Aegis onto the Phantom Assassin, and they were just able to deliver, especially Abhi there on the puck, just disrupting the entirety of New Zealand in the backlines, just allowing Phantom Assassin to come in. HBK cleaning up there with the coup de grace.
Yeah, and you have to say this is why Roshan fights are so important. You know, we talk about them all the time. As soon as they get that fourth Roche, get the Aegis on the PA, you know, it felt like it was always going towards them. And nice to see the players on the stage, you know, New Zealand going and congratulating India here, because they have so much respect for each other. You know, they're so friendly towards each other. We were saying they were hugging each other before the game, never mind after.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so, you know, great sportsmanship. India have so much, you know, all the right to be proud here.
But indeed, speaking of proud as well, New Zealand definitely have to be proud of that performance there. They were, it looked like they were really behind, and then they came back.
Commentator पता नहीं क्या. It was a good play, of course. अगर वो जगन्नाथ नीचे मरी नहीं होती तो फिर would have been tough.
It was absolutely fantastic to watch.
Yeah, I mean, such a spectacle.
सब लोग वहाँ से exit करेंगे. Wow.
Again, after the game one, did we ever expect it to be that close? I mean, in the half round, I just don't think we did. And yeah, incredible. Really impressive.
And with that, we're going to throw right back to the desk, but it was a superb game to watch. It is indeed going to be India who picked themselves up this bronze medal 2-0, but we're going to go throw back to the desk to further analyze this game.
Grand final किसके साथ हुआ?
That's about 1,000 games in Invoker. When I was reading about it, I was like, here's the position
भाई
two, and then
साहब,
it's really
ये था और कौन
I
है?
think you 100% bang on there. It's the fact that
मलेशिया से कौन गया था?
before
मलेशिया से कौन गया था भाई? कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स में गाइस इन लोग गए हैं खेलने के लिए.
Not quite yet.
Very happy guys. Very happy with all the performances. 3 cheers, you know, again to India. They did real great. And it's time we play some Dota. बहुत मजा आया guys. बहुत मजा आया. Many congratulations to the entire team. It was a great win, man. Really appreciate that. क्या win था भाई? इंडिया उसमें जीता ना, ब्रोंज जीता इंडिया उसमें. ब्रोंज मेडल जीता इंडिया. ग्रैंड फाइनल्स वाला उतना मैटर नहीं करता मेरे लिए. तो गोल्ड लेवल के लिए आई थिंक. अगर सेकंड स्टैंड करेगा और सिल्वर मिलेगा और क्या होगा. एक सेकंड देना, मैं फट से राइट नेचर कॉल करके आया प्लक्स. ठीक है, तब से होल्ड करके रखा हूँ गाइस. आया मैं. अगर वो मैच बैक गाइस, अगर वो मैच हम लोग देखने जाएं तो अभी इसके अंदर होगा वो मैच, समझ रहे हो? Fnatic एंड Talon OG मेजर्स चल रहा है। कौन कौन OG से कौन गए यूरोप? ए OG कौन सा है भाई वेस्टर्न यूरोप? OG का पूरा टीम डिसमेंटल हो गया क्या? लिक्विड चार्ल्स सॉमनस रॉयल नेवर गिव आरएनजीयू में है वो। सॉमनस आरएनजीयू में चला गया। ताई मटुम्बा मैन लिक्विड से तो हटा ही नहीं, इंसानिया ऑक्सीजन। PSG LGD Dark Mago Secret Core Paxis Core support और 2 कोर और 3 सपोर्ट। 1 मिनट। आर्लिंगटन मेजर इसी में था गाइस वो। डीपीसी दिखा रहा है। टूर्नामेंट्स इसके अंदर होता है, एमेच्योर के अंदर में आई थिंक होगा या प्रोबेबली प्रोफेशनल के अंदर में होगा। वो सीसी कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स उसके अंदर होना चाहिए। आई डोंट नो, मैच आईडी तो होना चाहिए उस। सीसीई में कुछ है? प्रो सर्किट में है? नहीं अमेच्योर में। कॉमनवेल्थ ईस्पोर्ट्स गाइस ये रहा बर्मिंघम, ये रहा इसमें, ये रहा टीम इंडिया, ये देखो गाइस, ये रहा वो मैच। आई थिंक नहीं 4 अगस्त ना, नहीं ये नहीं है वो मैच नहीं है अगस्त। और तब से खेलते हुआ रहा है भाई इंडिया। श्रीलंका के साथ में खेला, बांग्लादेश के साथ में खेला सिंगल मैच। किससे जीता बांग्लादेश में? बांग्लादेश विक्ट्री था भाई। आज का जो गेम हुआ उसको क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा, वो मैं समझ नहीं आ रहा हूँ। वो मैच ही नहीं दिखा रहे। कोई वेबसाइट भी है? वो मैच ही नहीं दिखा रहे गाइस। एनीवे लेट्स क्योंकि ये फर्स्ट टाइम आया ना, इसीलिए फर्स्ट टाइम में आया है इसलिए। 1 मिनट पूछता हूँ स्ट्राइडर से खेलेगा कि नहीं। अभी देखो गाइस, स्ट्राइडर इज गोइंग टू प्ले एज वेल, मजा आएगा.
I saw this guy today. Was...
Siddharth bhai!
Hello Baji.
आप वैसे म्यूटेड हो सिद्धार्थ.
हेलो बाजी. हेलो.
आई आवाज अब. क्या लेस सेड.
अरे हेलो बाजी. हेलो. आई एम सो सॉरी, मैं म्यूटेड था. हेलो एवरीबॉडी.
कहते इंडिया को मेडल जितवा दिया.
यस बाजी, इंडिया वन.
अच्छी बात है यार.
Have you seen the match, Strider, by any chance?
नहीं सर भाई, 2 मिनट में बात कर रहा किसी और से.
Okay, no problem.
स्ट्राइडर इंस्टा देख. स्ट्राइडर
हाँ, इंस्टा देखो.
वापस बोल.
इंस्टा देख. इंस्टा
1660 के हार्ड ड्राइव्स, ग्राफिक कार्ड, जीपीयू. दती 1660 जीपीयू कितने का बिकता है सेकंड हैंड?
पता करना पड़ेगा यार को.
पता कर देना.
कल का टाइम दे मेरे को, किसी को फोन करना पड़ेगा.
वो कितने में बिकना चाहिए एक बार वो ऑनलाइन प्राइस देख के फिर उस पे डेप्रिकेशन करना.
खरीदा कितने का था?
खरीदा कितने का था? मस्त रहे. मतलब ऑफिस वाले का चीज बेच रहा है, हराम खोर.
क्या हुआ
भाई? मैं दतीर के आईडी से आ रहा है. शेल मैं तेरे को एक लिंक भेज रहा है. दिस mouse pad has gotten quite good reviews from gamers despite it being on the lower side or the flashy side of things.
Okay.
Enough for it to get featured on the on a YouTube, on a Facebook channel and a YouTube. This.
आप लोग स्पीकिंग ऑफ ग्राफिक्स का बात कर रहे थे. ये LHR ग्राफिक्स कार्ड कुछ खराब होता है क्या लेना?
LHR
I don't think so.
वही लो हैश रेट वाले. लो हैश रेट वाले वो माइनिंग के लिए नहीं है, मतलब बस और कुछ नहीं.
Detect when they be used for Ethereum cryptocurrency mining automatically half the hash rate without diving too deeply into the weeds. This makes no profitability for potential mining purchase. Share the idea.
Gaming के लिए
aren't profitable for miners. They will be purchased for gamers instead. Oh, this is actually brilliant, Siddharth bhai.
और ये
actually brilliant.
ये RTX 3060 Prime MB पे 34,000 का दिखा रहा है. तो अभी तो लेने का फायदा नहीं. हम जस्ट आस्किंग कि भाई
लेने का फायदा क्यों नहीं है?
क्योंकि अब लेटेस्ट मॉडल भी आने वाला होगा ना Nvidia का.
लेटेस्ट मॉडल का प्राइस कितना आने वाला है पता है आपको?
वो भी LHR में आ सकता है.
LHR में आए तो भी प्राइस कितना है सिद्धार्थ भाई?
60-70 होगा प्रोबेबली.
तो if you want to spend double, then what is the point of considering this 3060?
अब ये like 3060
Okay, see, basically what you just told me is you asked me, मेरे को नैनो खरीदने का है बट 2-3 महीने बाद एंडेवर का नेक्स्ट वर्जन आने वाला है.
नहीं
समझ रहा हूं.
3060 का मतलब 3 सीरीज है ना सर, RTX 3060 समथिंग. अब 4 सीरीज अगर आएगा 4060 या फिर 4070 समथिंग, मैं उसका बात बोल रहा था. उसका भी कोई है न्यूज़? वो नहीं पता मुझे. हम जस्ट
रहेगा. Obviously be there. आर्किटेक्चर अपग्रेड रहेगा, वर्जन अपग्रेड रहेगा, वर्जन कैरी ऑन भी रहेगा. बट प्राइस भी अपग्रेडेड रहेगा. दैट इज व्हाट शेल इज सेइंग. प्राइस भी ज्यादा रहेगा. When the 40 series comes out, it's going to be costly.
10 to 15% फ्लैट बम्प अप है. एंड आल्सो 10 to 15% ये बम्प अप होगा MRP पे. उसके अलावा अलग जो मैन्युफैक्चरर्स हैं उसको एनहांस
60-70 चला ही जाएगा मतलब ऑलमोस्ट.
वो होगा. एंड उस टाइम पे अभी 30 का जो 30 सीरीज के रेट है वो MRP से भी डाउन गए होंगे कुछ, इफ यू आर एबल टू गेट इट ऑन लाइक प्रॉपर्ली.
अभी तो 34,000 का दिखा रहा है प्राइम पे. 3 बाकी उन लोग के पास 3 स्टॉक ऐसे मतलब बोल रहा है. लेकिन फिर
30 कौन सा है?
जी Asus Dual GeForce RTX 3060 V2 OC एडिशन
Not bad.
DDR6.
Not bad, Ashalo.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. एक है.
But 30-60 है. 70 वगैरह तो I would have like instantly locked it.
30-70 शायद उसमें का होगा तो कौन नहीं होता था.
नहीं, प्राइस रेंज के बिना ये वेरिएंट का खरीदना is pretty good.
30-60 goes as low as 29,500. कितना मिल रहा है?
4,000.
Considering
Still not bad.
SoC, it's really good deal.
Price low
तो
to
MSRP तो उसका होगा ना.
44 दिखा रहा था MSRP. अब
आउटशेकर मिड देखने है सिद्धार्थ भाई तुमको.
हेलो भाई कोई नहीं.
नहीं छोड़ो.
नहीं
नीचे मेरा.
I would love to like.
तो आउटशेकर is a good pick out here by the way because Broodmother.
आप किलो आउटशेकर के लो.
नहीं मैं मिड नहीं जा रहा आउटशेकर लेके. मूड ऑफ होता है मेरा.
अच्छा.
मैं सोच रहा है
MSRP
Pincher mid.
500.
Tatir if you want to watch.
30-60 now.
10 seconds remaining.
Future hope is medal के साथ-साथ इंडियन स्ट्रीमर्स को डोटा खेलने का देर से जोश आ जाए. नहीं आने वाला.
एक सेकंड 36 बोले था 34 दिख रहा है. 36 बोला ना.
हाँ
34 बोले.
30-60 33 something.
30-60. हाँ सेम प्राइम यही देख रहे सिद्धार्थ भाई. This is the exact thing he's looking at.
This is not
B2OC edition.
This is not wrong.
That's the link.
This is not wrong. This is just Asus.
देखते हैं Speedster probably. Let's watch. It's fantastic game.
The way through this because I must.
Uff, Tatir का Windringer का skin shit.
Oh भाई. What?
नहीं मतलब सिर्फ पिछवाड़ का skin है.
Let's shake things up.
Not an amazing thing.
Forward.
Mister, do you play Dota क्या?
Move it.
30 seconds to battle.
Hello.
This is going to be confused as fuck.
Oh, yes.
देखा I am noob चालू कर दिया भाई. We agree.
And tremble. Move it.
The battle.
Covering ground. Time to shake things up. And spawn. Yes.
Kotal. Actually हाँ लेट गेम नहीं अपना उतना compared to strong नहीं अपना लेट गेम उतना.
The earth moves under my feet.
भाई क्या कर रहा है बंदा? मार देगा मुझे पूरा. गुस्सा आ गया.
Moving.
Don't.
Dota Strider?
Yeah. Has got back in for a bit.
Yeah.
भाई
तीन लोग खेल रहे हैं भाई.
Here I come.
कौन से लोग डोटा खेल रहे और क्या?
HeartSiddharth और मैं.
Onward.
Latir, you should play Dota, dude.
What did you say now?
Remove your toxicity in that game. Mad fun.
Oh, sniper.
Yes.
By the way, any of you come into Bangalore?
Me?
Any of you, except for you, Latir, obviously. Already आने वाला है.
What is he saying something? I can't even hear what he's saying.
I think he's saying something.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
No,
Not you,
sorry.
The guy in game. The guy in game.
Let's roll.
Nothing special.
What is he trying to communicate through telepathy or something?
More or less.
I just told. भाई मेरा फिशर अभी तक लर्न नहीं है. रुक जा, इतना नाटक मत कर.
But he's maxing his first skill. Wow. What is the plan here, my love?
Covering ground.
What exactly is the plan here?
Oh,
Vibes.
You fucking idiot.
And he stood still against you, power shot. Nice.
The Wind
Perfect.
Ranger gets there first.
The kind of sniper that we need.
Wow, he has
against-
been taught that if you activate a third skill, you can display immense damage.
Yes.
But he doesn't realize that I have evasion in my third skill.
Fucked.
Feel the earth. I'll shake them to their cores. Let's roll.
Anybody watching any LCQ?
Was actually gonna watch it. Toretto said the match is popping up.
Ace versus 100 Thieves.
Okay, here we go.
Map 1. I'm just tuning in.
Under my feet.
Just block the whole damn thing. Yeah.
Here I come. Swell. Move it. Moving. Let's shake things.
Any vision of where that fellow is?
He's there in the mid only, near the tower. Okay, on top of the tower here. Hold on. Hold on.
I have vision. I have Melodon. No balls.
Forward.
I'm going back mid. Screw
Your
this.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh damn, man. Nice.
What's wrong with your desperate red shit?
Very good. Down you go. Yes. Double kill. Onward.
Yeah.
The earth moves under my
Your sniper is gonna die again. What a bitch.
Oh, yes.
Your middle tower is burning.
Let's shake things up. Let's roll.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Killing spree. Very nice. Power to me. Yes, indeed.
अरे भाई भाई भाई
Forward. I'm gonna pound you. Oh,
What
yes.
is wrong with you?
Let me check my ability.
Shake down.
The enemy's top tower has fallen. That just warms
take the
my
bait.
heart.
Moving. Astride the earth, I soar through the heavens. Right. Move it.
You jackass.
Your middle tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Base and tremble. Yeah.
चार ने बोल
और हो गया purple. So he called backup at mid. So cute.
Moving. Very good.
डोटा खेल रहा है डोटा.
Today's triumph.
Your middle tower is ready.
And should the thing to be Dota खेलता है? Hello?
Your middle tower is fallen. Your top tower is burning.
Yes.
Let's go, Silver.
Well played.
Yeah, confirm 5-star.
4-star, 4-star.
Let's go.
The enemy's middle tower is toast.
Base and tremble.
Yo, is this APAC LCQ's production so bad?
APAC.
Sorry, NA LCQ, my bad.
Still NA, bro. Let's farming jungle. Void's farming jungle. Oh,
yes, indeed.
Oh, you went on top. How sad. Get the tower.
Of course. Stay grounded. Tremble. Yes.
Oh shit, man! Top nail, damn it!
I thought he stumped his toe or something.
मैं चुपचाप क्रोनो के बाहर चला गया. Garage is not like
Covering ground. Moving.
Oh, damn.
Yes. Moving. Let's roll. Right.
Lisa balloon क्या था उसका? Lisa.
Here I come.
मेरा CP3 हो गया.
Wait, what? अरे भाई कोई है आसपास में? They're searching.
सर भाई जरा थोड़ा दूर में चिल करके खड़े रहो. ब्रूड मदर दिखाई दे ना उसके पिल्लों के साथ एकदम जाके अल्ट डाल दो.
ये कर रहा हूँ मैं. I will have I'm keeping this as well.
चल नीचे वाले चैनल में आ जाओ. आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Yes.
Keeping it here.
Onward.
निकल यहाँ से.
एक स्टन जो बदल दो आपकी दुनिया.
एक स्टन.
Forward.
एक स्टन.
Very good.
Wow, such mad farm. Which it too.
Feel that? Let's roll.
Your middle tower is on fire.
Of course. Not yet. Stay grounded.
Yeah, vision out here. Can you please devote this?
Hold on.
Right.
What?
Illusion.
कौन डीसी क्या ग्रीन स्ट्रोक? चलो गेम तो काउंटेड है.
We have all we need.
I don't like this that you've given this so much to Faceless Void.
आ जाओ इधर आ जाओ.
ना तो रहा है. मेरे साथ उन लोग भी आ रहे हैं.
लड़ा नहीं वो. अरे भाई 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 भाई.
Well played. Invis है.
नहीं है.
तो never mind, I'll be carried. कल से बोल रहा है तुमको मैं.
अरे नहीं मैं रखा हुआ था मेरे पास स्लॉट नहीं है ना नीचे. मैंने कूलिंग प्लेट रखा हुआ था. उसी को टारगेट करूंगा अब नेक्स्ट टाइम. दिखेगा तो
आप उसको टारगेट मत करो. आप बस घुसो ब्रूड मदर को फोड़ के आ जाओ.
ओके ठीक.
बाकी सब भगवान का दिया
है हमारे पास.
शौहरत है. किधर है?
Forward.
अभी क्या?
हाँ ठीक है.
अभी क्या?
Let's roll. The earth works for me.
अरे किसको चला रहा है ये भाई? न काम न धाम, खाली डेड होना है.
बेसलेस वर्ड मिसिंग है तो मैं क्या करूं? उसने क्रोनो डाल दिया. उसका कुछ पॉइंट नहीं था
उसने आई थिंक उसने सिंगल प्लेयर पे मारा.
2 लोग पे मारा. ओके. तीसरा मैं डाइव किया. Just so he gets the
buyback. Nuba, so sweet.
कौन buyback किया? डीके.
क्या काट लिया उसको पता नहीं भाई.
बोस काटा उसको. बोस.
Gang can kill them.
Oh yes.
Stay with the team. I'll hunt whoever is out here.
Coming up.
He's farming. Find him and kill
Who?
him.
Yes indeed.
Face. Okay.
किल स्टील करता है भिखारी. Bye.
Trembles at my command.
Thank you.
Set the table.
अरे धन्नो.
Very good.
फिशर रेंज लिया मैंने. एको डैमेज नहीं लिया है अभी. जस्ट टू मेक श्योर कि भाई पूरा कवर हो जाए.
आपको एको डैमेज. अरे आप एक क्रिस्पी वाला अल्ट मारो ना यार ब्रूड मदर पे.
ले लेंगे. अच्छा पैलेडिन स्वॉर्ड चाहिए मैंने.
दो ना. अरे क्या चुराता है ये. देखी पैलेडिन स्वॉर्ड मला.
Onward. Move it.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Covering galaxies unseen.
इसको लेते हैं.
लो जिसको लेने का तुम लो. बिना स्ट्रेस का लो. 3-4 बार लो.
Base and tremble.
वाओ ले लिया. मतलब किल स्टील करके ले लिया.
अरे वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको?
नहीं कुछ वो नहीं
निकल जाता हो.
अरे वो कुछ नहीं निकलना रहता उधर से. वो निकला रहता तो भी मैं डरा रहता उसको.
1 मिनट.
उनको बस झंडे गाड़ने का काम है.
आ गया वो. अच्छा फाइन. आप तो पीछे कर रहे हो. नो प्रॉब्लम.
Push. Now
हैं? अब इसको इसमें ही पुश चाहिए.
Push the lane.
Let's shake things and attack.
The enemy's top tower's gone down in flames.
अच्छा ना लगता.
Right. Yes.
मार भगवान. ले भाई.
सुल्तान कर दे चटाई. सुल्तान कर दे चट कर दिया.
बोलेगा पुश. माइंड ब्रेकर आया, लेना ले लो.
The enemy's
हाँ
middle
भाई.
barracks went down in flames.
HP region मिलती है मेरे को.
The enemy's middle barracks have fallen. Time for some trailblazing.
किधर है? ओह, इधर से.
Move it.
Okay, boys, I'll go watch LCQ with a couple of other casters. I'll watch you later. Yeah.
Bye.
How you do?
Wow.
Yes.
The enemy's bottom tower's gone down in flames.
अरे मन गिरे उनको.
The enemy's bottom barracks crashed and burned.
Moving.
Oh shit, man. Lol, man.
खूब करो सब मैं टावर पर बच रहा.
टाइटैनिक ऑन करके मारेगा तो मर ही जाएगा भाई. वो तो खत्म है भाई. ले लिया भाई.
Dire structures are fortified.
Down it, go.
Huh?
The enemy's middle tower's gone.
India.
No, India, Iran. آجی صبر کنیم منم بیام. صبر کنیم میخوام دوباره رمپیج بگم. نزن.
Pile more dirt on their graves.
Did you see what just happened?
Yes.
Enemy's middle tower.
No.
पैस मत लो तुम. सिस्टर ब्लड को नहीं इसलिए मार खा रहे. क्या पास मार रहे हैं? किल स्ट्रीक के साथ. पॉइंट बेस में आ रहा है. इसका तो उसका पता ना. यार ये किल दे दिया लास्ट में बहुत. मैं मतलब एक डेथ, I got one death at the end.
Still there a lot of.
वो तो पता है मेरे को. चेक केस न कर दो.
क्या बोले आप?
नो यू कुछ तो बोलो. लो ये 1371 कुछ तो बकचोदी क्या है ये. जेपा नहीं मेरे को.
What you say, Lolo, you know.
खेलना है क्या कर?
Of course, I'm up for the game.
अब खाना कब आ रहा है?
भाई वो पूरा एकदम. I can KS but I didn't. Yes.
खाना आएगा तो लेके आना.
Initial.
खाना आएगा तो लेके आएगी. It's 5-6 minutes ago. मैं तो उसको नीचे रखने को बोलता, मैं ये गेम क्यों लिखा था. हाँ मेरे को आधा घंटा तो लगेगा. सेंटिनल्स का आज भी मैच है. सेंटिनल्स का आज भी मैच है. No, hopefully not. Plus there's this dude called Nats. He's playing like a maniac. मेरे को उसका देखने का गेम.
कितना बजे है?
I don't know. I think it's already running right now.
Yeah. That's from Russia.
Phase Clan versus 100 Thieves अभी चल रहा है.
वो VCT का EMEA स्टेज चल रहा है क्या? नहीं, वो तो हो गया ना, राइट? क्या चल रहा है अभी, कौन सा?
LCK. VCT का ही LCK चल रहा है अभी.
अच्छा.
This is hilarious, dude. Valorant का ऑफिशियल पेज का 32.3k व्यूअर्स है और श्राउड के वॉच पार्टी का 42.1.
आधी जनता बोलेगी.
गजब है भाई. तारिक 56.
Your turn to
I
ban.
should.
Five seconds
Wow.
remaining.
डार्क विलो खेलूं क्या मैं? लाइक टॉक्सिक हीरो है वो.
तार 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 मारता रहता है भाई काल सबको. Very dangerous hero.
I can play Necro. Okay, Troll is a problem. कुछ शिखर भी उठा है. LC's the worst pick out here. Monkey is also a bad pick. I can go Viper mid.
I'm going Pugna.
Oh, how did I forget this character?
Skyrath mid.
10 seconds remaining.
Instant
अच्छा,
decimation.
अच्छा, tell me one thing.
Perfect.
Tell me one thing, Strider. If I put the death ward, I mean, sorry,
I said no.
the nether ward, right?
I said
And
no.
in case if Earthshaker actually utilizes any of his abilities, it's all magical, right? So he will get damage.
Yeah.
Just the physical, he will like, it's fine. But
You know what damage is coming, right? From where it's coming.
from the nether
So,
ward.
yeah, that is fine. But how much damage? What? How
अरे
much
पिज़्ज़ा
damage?
क्या
is
है? Hello, hello.
Okay, that's me.
Huh?
A bit sleepy, but who cares, right? Okay, let's go.
Prepare.
So damage isn't a random number, Siddharth bhai.
Why not?
Sorry, what?
The damage isn't a random number.
Yeah, sorry, I know. It says
How much?
damage per mana 0.75. Base damage is 50.
So,
0.75 multiplied by
yes.
whatever the mana
So
is.
basic, yeah. So the best for
30
this
seconds
is
to
here
go.
you have very less utility for Pugna. You can use it on whoever Sladar is bashing and all that is all better. But the base idea of it is when Lina and all such heavy mana players are there, na Skyrath, Lina, people who Lina's ult is 700 mana. 700 mana into all that is a lot of damage. Into 0.75. At highest will be it'll be 3. Into 3 it'll be. तो बढ़ता डैमेज कुत्ते का.
The battle begins.
Time to earn myself a bad reputation. A little jaunt.
So when Lina puts down her ult and you have the another word, she gets about 1500 damage into her face straight away. The moment she uses her ult.
You wish.
But if you look at the other guys, it's not comparatively it's not that high.
Out of my way.
एक जाके क्या खड़ा हो गया वहाँ पे?
Out of my way.
क्या कर रहा है ये?
That way myself. Already there. On my way. I'll take that. Not on my watch. Oh, yes.
Not this time.
Attack! Attack! Netherly.
Stop it यार भाई थोड़ा सा लेने देना भाई वैनसैनिटी
इससे बात कर रहा
Somebody actually died. I'll take a crack at it. On my way.
What the fuck is he doing at mid?
Just try. Out of my way. How vile! I'll do you violence.
ना कुछ आइटम नहीं लिया अभी तक
Why not?
हार्ड रे क्यों कर रहे ऐसा तुम? Are you throwing?
अगानिम से जा रहा हूँ सीधा
क्यों कर रहे ऐसा तुम?
Let's see.
Try me.
Some stupid builds.
तो ऐसा दोस्ती में कुश्ती काय को?
तो आप भी क्या होता है?
Already there.
सुन लिया क्या भाई बात?
You wish. To the nether hells. Denied. I'll take a crack at it. Oblivion comes. Netherly. I was headed that way myself. By the nether reaches. A small price to pay. Oh, yes. I'm going. Nether sorceries. Out of my way. It's time. Stricken. Who needs a blade when you have oblivion? Oh, I'm gone. A little jaunt. Wandering. I'm going. Oh, yes. I was headed that way myself. Try me.
All mine.
Feel my
Your
wrist.
top tower is on fire. Radiant structures are fortified.
Netherly. Oblivion comes. Oh, I'm gone. I'll take a crack at it. Why not? Yonder I wander. Out of my way. A real blast! Rage of a mage. Out of my way. On my way. Take that! Don't cross my path. Already there. We serve the same purpose, all. A little jaunt. By the nether reaches. Oh, I'm gone. Out of my way. Look. Why not? No!
Your bottom tower is burning. Your bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Take it! Oblivion's power infuses. By the nether reaches. Oh, yes. A little jaunt.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I was headed that way myself. Wander.
अरे मैं muted है इतने time से.
Yeah.
Go stand. Bait yourself. I'll kill him. Go in lane. Bait yourself. I'll end him.
Oblivion comes.
ओ इसकी ये creep आ रहा है ना उसमें.
नहीं छोड़ो, मैं निकल रहा. मैं निकल रहा छोड़ो. लोग बहुत टाइम कर रहे हैं, उससे बेहतर मैं जाके WR को 3 बार मार के आता हूँ. WR comment was y'all. Amazing. Second skill नहीं है आपके पास. Perfect. Fall back. Okay, cool. I'm coming in. Try and touch my teammates.
Try me.
The enemy's middle tower has gone down in flames.
I go mid to kill WR. She comes your lane and tries to kill you. Amazing. किस्मत ही मस्त है मेरा.
I'm going. Who is that? You're only making it worse.
आगमा भी क्या औलाद? आगमा.
Oh yes.
पड़ गई क्या?
Yonder I wander.
Dire structures are fortified.
You wish.
WR के पास क्या है? She's probably going BKB or something. No. She's going Hurricane Fight.
Wandering.
Even cuter.
A little jaunt. Killing spree. Oblivion comes.
Blessings upon
Why
a loyal warrior.
By the nether reaches. And I should have known.
तो फार्म कितना हो गया? आइगन ऑलमोस्ट हो रहा है उसका.
Is mine.
ऑर्डर को मैं डाल देता.
Dominating the black seas of yonder I wander. Already there. To the nether hells. Out of my way. Netherlands.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Out of my way.
Okay. Again, on top. I'm coming on top. Wraith King. Oh, nice. Wraith King's got good farm.
On my way.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower's gone down in flames.
And this guy's dead.
Unstoppable. Double kill.
Oh, she pissed, bro. She pissed.
The enemy's top tower goes to the ground.
Try me.
Your bottom tower is on fire.
Oblivion comes.
Your bottom tower is toast.
A little jaunt.
Triple Luna. Luna, sorry.
You wish.
Just quite frankly weird. Better to him.
Yonder I wander. Oh, I'm gone. The inner light that good for me. The greater good. What does that mean? Never. Holy shit! Triple kill.
Dire structures are fortified.
I was headed that way myself.
Radiant structures are fortified. The
Out of my
enemy's
way.
top tower is toast.
Okay, she's also
The
farming
enemy's
below.
bottom tower is toast.
And WK is mediocre farm.
Already there. Why not? On my way. Oh, yes. Wandering
in everything but judgment.
I take and I take. Here, let me give back. Never sorcery. I'm going. Out of my way. I'll take a crack at it.
Dire structures are fortified.
I'm under attack. A little jaunt. Wandering. By the nether reaches. I'm going. Oblivion comes.
You're not going anywhere. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
आपकी कुर्बानी देश के लिए याद की जाएगी. कार्ड कमिट हो गया सैडली कैसे पता नहीं.
Holy shit! Spares your soul. Oh my.
तीन ऑप्टिक नहीं है ना?
I'm not sure what happened back there, but I'm not going to let it happen again. Yonder I want. Dark-like, you wish.
Nice.
The enemy's bottom tower is toast.
Pass.
Already there. Out of my way. Out of my way. Small price to pay. I was headed that way myself. Oh, I'm gone. I'll take a crack at it. Oh, yes. Why not? Oh, I'm gone. On my way. Netherly. By the nether. I put my power to invisibility. Oh, yes. Double damage. Out of my way.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
I was headed that way myself. I'll take a crack at it. Out of my way. Wandering. A little jaunt. Oblivion comes. Try me.
I can't heal you.
No, that is Wraith King's ult. You can't do anything. Second skill yourself. What are you doing?
Double game. Ascended.
I was trying to get this.
No, it's okay. I got it.
Lincoln required है यहाँ.
We serve the same purpose, all. Why not? I'll take that. I'm going.
स्पेल प्रिज्म चाहिए क्या आपको? स्पेल प्रिज्म?
I wander.
No, I'm good.
I'll take that. Already there. I'm going.
I need to go.
Try.
We need to devour this area.
I was headed that way myself.
Click and tell.
I'll go for the devour.
A little jaunt. Why not? By the nether reaches. Yonder I wander.
Lincoln's.
Oblivion comes.
We get troll. Get one of the cores. Get troll.
Wandering.
Balls turd.
Oh yes, man. Take that ball. Out of my way. Double kill.
Dire structures are fortified.
I'm under attack. Double kill. Ultra kill.
The enemy's middle tower is toast.
Why not?
The enemy's middle barracks have fallen. Somebody's dreams just went up in flames. The enemy's middle towers, the enemy's bottom barracks have fallen. Ooh, toasty. The enemy's middle tower is toast.
Wandering.
The enemy's top barracks have fallen. And there go the fireworks.
क्लोज होता है मैं खाना टोस्ट जाता है
ऑलराइट वेल प्लेड मैं भी जाऊंगा उसके लिए थैंक्स मैन
जी
जी
चल दते मैं कल्टे मारता
बाय बाय भैया
बाय
बाय
मजा आएगा इस बहुत मजा आया थैंक यू सो मच एवरीबॉडी के लिए खेलने होप किसने किया यार एक किल भी नहीं लिया लेकिन मज़ा तो आया गाइस मज़ा तो आया थैंक यू सो मच जिन्होंने भी देखा जिन्होंने सपोर्ट किया बहुत बहुत थैंक यू I'll see you all tomorrow till then take good night थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर सपोर्ट कल मिलते हैं एक नई लाइव स्ट्रीम पर बाय